What is up, everyone? Welcome, welcome. Let me get our sound alert set up really quick. Just bear with me. And then I'll get our music set up, and then we're off to the races. Yep, they're working.
Bruh. And his name is John C.
Might be a little too loud if it's coming in through the
Bruh.
regular mic as well.
FBI, open up!
Emotional damage.
I love it. You guys are spamming the sound emotes. Can't even catch up. I don't even know if it's catching up. All right, let's dial it back for a
Bruh.
second. Trying to keep up with all the stuff that's going on.
Hello there.
All right, who do we got? We got Schlesman with a 2-month Prime sub. Thank you so much, dude. That's awesome. I think you're the second or third person to be 2 months in a row with a streak. That's pretty cool. We got our Sigfriend full masteries. Working on Carnage, Leo, and Taras. I've subbed in Taras on my Seer is no longer. Subbed in Taras on my Doom Tower team. We got Schlesman, we got Warrior, we got Glizzy. Leo's on a 10 stream streak, dude. That's what I'm talking about. Warrior's on streak 8, but he is a YouTube guy. We are live on YouTube, man. You can watch over there too. There's one person watching it. It might be me. I'm not sure. Glizzy's bored. I'm slow. You're slow. Was not on the toilet. I was putting the baby down. I'm on baby duty, so she has been waking up. Hopefully, fingers crossed, she'll stay asleep and I don't have to pause the stream, but who knows at this point. Let's see. Yeah, Lucky Pontaras, that's the one that was on stream. That was lucky. Warrior redeemed 10 push-ups. Yikes. Alright. I just saw that now. Do your push-ups. I will. I'm just trying to catch up to chat. Time for 10 push-ups. I say 10 push-ups. Just redeemed it. Push-up, push-ups. Nasty Nate's in here. What's up? But yeah, we will do some push-ups, I guess. Even though it's difficult and there's no way to, like, show it better. Chair out of the way. And we'll do 10 push-ups. stupid of me to leave that one on there. I gotta change it to 10 curls because I got a dumbbell now. And you guys can actually watch that instead of me having to rearrange my whole setup. Every time I do this, the chair gets messed up, the cord gets messed up. My glass floor mat moves. All right, let me catch back up and catch my breath. I see bad form go again. I think it's pretty good form. My nose touched the ground, most of them. Oh boy.
You see here, kid? You gotta just go for it.
Wait, Glazier also on a 10 streak?
After all what came before.
Why did that just pop up?
You just gotta bend your knees.
Owen, welcome, welcome. Glad you can make it.
And you might think, what if I fall? Well,
Alright, let's change
what if you fly?
that power up to... We'll make it 15 curls, and that's per arm. Alright, I see you guys conspiring. It's now curls. Obviously, I don't want to be doing 45 curls per arm, but there are worse things. I think I'd much rather that than chugging, honestly. I'm streaking so hard right now. Dang, we lost a ton of subscribers. I guess I started about a month ago. Or maybe a month ago was that day where you guys bought like 25 subscribers. Because I think I lost like 30. Which is okay. I mean, that's normal. I know the Prime ones you have to like resub, which is annoying. I think the way Amazon Prime looks at it is you're supposed to like give your Prime sub to a new person every month. So if you want to give it to the same person, it's difficult. No, Glizzy, I'm never going to add an option for twerking. Pretty confident in that. I'm watching on YouTube. We got 2 on YouTube by me and maybe Warrior. King is here. Hello, hello. Alright, we're doing giveaways today. We pull up the old notebook. Definitely was a little unprepared, so my wife is at like a mom's night out style thing, so I've been on baby duty for the past like hour and a half, and I've not even been sitting at my computer or even in my office. Typically I like to prepare for stream better, and I don't. Marcus said I got 5 sacred shards in the past 5 days. Just a quick flex, feeling lucky, might go gamble. Well, save your sacreds. Don't gamble that way. Not that I'm going to tell you to gamble anyway, but hold your sacreds, man. I am shard poor, and I'm working really hard to save so I don't have to go buy shards anytime soon because I spent way too much money this past month. About to eat McDonald's, nice. I'm probably about to do a ton of curls, but I do have my trusty Dr. Pepper, so don't worry, I'm not being too helpful. Are we not getting the decreased defense off? Or is it getting cleansed? Like, obviously Valkyrie kind of messes with us. Spam him pulling shards. That would suck too. I mean, it'd be fun, but that's an expensive task. Also, I mean, we haven't streamed since then. What do you guys think of the merch store? I thought it turned out really well. I put a lot of time into it. I know Glizzy loved it. I made a t-shirt that's basically just for you. You should be honored. Like I said, I'm quite a bit far off of that. I'd hope so, dude. There's a decreased defense. Got a weak hit. That's what's happening. Nice. Yeah, I really did put a lot of time into it. And I'm trying to look into, because I think they have stuff where you can like get samples and stuff and give out discount codes. And I think I can kind of finagle future giveaways here. But yeah, I have to like connect a ton of my social media and stuff. set up some kind of free shipping, and then I can order samples for myself, so I can show you guys what it looks like in person. Yeah, if you want to look at the website. Where's it? Come on. It's beautiful. We'll get the brand new fall drop. Step into the future, explore the collection. Got the simple black, the ivory graffiti. I like that color a lot. We got the goblin party time. And then we got the simple black sweatshirt and the ivory graffiti sweatshirt. Those are probably my favorites. We got a bucket hat and we got a beanie. So I feel like that's super fun, and I will hopefully figure out some kind of giveaway stuff for the future. We're cheering. I don't know if that's one cheer or a lot of cheers. Oh, 30 bits and 9 bits. Well, thank you. Nice. Turn on monitor. Where did our... Alright. Nope, it disappeared. They were setting it up where Stream Elements would show me the purchases and stuff on there. On OBS where I can watch it all at once, but now it's not. So I just have to monitor back and forth between YouTube and Twitch, but I don't think anyone's watching on YouTube at the moment. Cool. So let me catch back up. Also, if any of these people are on stream and want to redeem theirs for today, Slessman, I have coaching for you. Shaman, Shadow Dave, G-Force, and Hone, I have team takeovers. Do I use Ghostborn? Yes, I use Ghostborn in my regular Doom Tower team. That's really the only place I use him, though. It's just for Doom Tower waves. I have used him in Faction Wars. I have used him like popping up in Centranos or something like that, but he's not like a regular that I do use. Okay, for accounts, I think I've got a Google Doc. I think I have way too many tabs open. Alright, did we give away the Basilius and Mortu Macab account? Yes. I'm gonna give that away too, though. That was last stream, but I can't remember who won that. We have one account from Marcus. It's available to give away. One account from Blue. Maybe 2 accounts from Blue. And then... you can kind of take a look at one of those, which one we're going to give away today. Also, Warrior, I was just looking at your message on Discord. I'm very confused. You use an elf guard to beat dragon? Just an elf guard? I'm confused. Alright, what's going on? You said, any tips on how I should start my first stream? Should I like introduce myself? Leo said 100 push-ups and 100 jumping jacks. I have one tip. Make sure I know about it so I can show up. That's very, very kind of you to support. Oh, and you're a good guy, man. I don't care what Glizzy says about you. Warrior, that is crazy, dude. Just an elf guard. I wonder how long that took. Yeah, I would introduce yourself. Kind of just depends, because to be honest, it depends on if anyone's watching. Like, it feels silly to introduce yourself to 1 viewer or 0 viewers. But yeah, I would do it, especially because people can go back and watch them, which happens to me, especially on YouTube. People do go back and watch my streams. Like last week. When was the last time? Yeah. 2 weeks ago, my stream got 100 views since I posted it. Yeah, I don't think it hurts to introduce yourself, and if someone pops in the chat and they're kind of like, "What's going on?" You can say, "Hey man, first time streaming, you know, trying to figure it out, working on this. This is what made me want to stream. This awesome guy named Sam the Raid Man inspired me to try streaming." How did I first start my very first stream? I mean, it depends if you count like recently or like my first ever stream. My first ever stream was like super awkward, and there was like 2 people the whole time. And I kind of treated it like a YouTube video, so I definitely did introduce myself, and it was weird. Nasty recommends doing hot tub streams. I mean, you gotta give the people what they want. If that's what's gonna get you numbers, dude, then kind of gotta do as people ask. That's okay. I mean, I think mine are awkward sometimes. I feel awkward sometimes doing these streams. Nasty's on a 3 stream streak. Nice, dude. Let's go. You guys want to see my new live arena team that DK Tanjiro built for me? In general, I like it, but I have a little bit of mixed feelings. See, this is sad to me. Everyone was like, "Hey, what happened last time? Are we not streaming on YouTube anymore? We're not streaming on YouTube anymore? There's 2 people in here. What are we talking about? People were up in arms when I didn't stream on YouTube, and then now no one cares." I'm assuming that other person is Warrior watching on both, but I could be wrong. And Maria is not built, unfortunately. We can build her tonight. I want to build my turtles. That's one of the things I wanted to work on. I gained another. Nice, we're up at 4. Maybe I should just plug my YouTube more often. Also, you guys should go subscribe, because I'm at 3496. I'm 4 subs away from 3,500. Is there a turn limit in Live Arena? I'm sure there's a turn limit, but I bet it's crazy, crazy high. Boy, shit, he's eating. Nice. Ooh, Theodosia. I really don't like Armand's. I don't love Empress, but I feel like Theodosia is the one I have to ban. I'm just facing an Isla and had to find out. Let me know. I'm pretty sure everything has a 1,000 turn limit, but I wouldn't be surprised if Live Arena has like a shorter turn limit as well. Well, he banned my shoes in, so we're definitely not going first. No buffs is wrecking us. Yeah. Nice, might have to clutch here. Don't like our odds. Honestly, the team feels like meh, but nice. Wait, what? Thor could ignore block damage? I definitely don't think I knew that. Cotton Candy Moonshine, that's crazy, dude. Don't kill him. Dang it. Alright, there's my new live arena team. It's been wrecked. Thor can ignore block damage? I wouldn't have placed that if I'd known that. Didn't know that. I killed her, only took 10 minutes. So, yeah, the Volcanoes part of it just doesn't feel very good. It feels like he's too slow of a burn. Quite literally. And Nice is amazing, and DK built Nice, and he smacks like a Mack truck. Even with a 1-star blessing, he still smacks. So I like the Nice part of it, I like the Shoes In part of it, but then I'm kind of just indifferent about Volcanoes, Carnage, and I feel like Lammasu is doing like nothing, basically. Because she doesn't have super high accuracy, and we face so much Stone Skin. Like, I feel like I would just rather like a Kymar. Because her reset is nice, but Kymar does a reset for the whole team. Or a Yumiko, who is blocking out and resetting. Like, I feel like Yumiko would just straight up be better than her. Obviously, she's feeding up Volcanoes, but I almost think we keep Shoes In and Nice and find 3 other champions. I don't know. I'll bounce that back off DK and see what he thinks. I don't dislike it. Like, I have had a lot of success. I've been pushing pretty well. I would say I win 60% of my fights, maybe. It's only like a few days. It's small sample size. Hogger's in here. How's it going? It's going well, man. What about you? I agree, but Commodus can mess us up. Armans can wreck us. Fabian can wreck us. Honestly, it feels kind of like my old team, where it's like if we don't go first, we kind of just lose. Do you remember your first Lego? Mine was Elder Scarg, and I used him as food. That's terrible. Nice, man. Glad you're doing well, Hogger. Yeah, my first legendary was Errol, pre his nerf, and then basically the next day I think I pulled a Yannicka. So those are 1A and 1B. Elder Scarg is pretty solid. Definitely for early game, he's great. Or he would have been back when you pulled him less much now, and you get all these legendaries that you can just start accounts with. I wonder if this guy's AFK because he's like letting the full timer expire, and I wonder if these are just like his top champions. I know that now, Mark. How about just don't ever feed a legendary champion? That feels like good advice, Lizzie. Whether or not you think they're cool. Shuzen's my fastest. He's like 390. I've never been a big arena guy. But about 3 Cillians. I mean, if you're empowering somebody, it's a little bit different, but if you're feeding us like chickens. Masu is what? Oh, I don't know how fast she is. She's been rebuilt. I'll check her after this battle. I mean, yeah, so DK Tajiro like built this team, and I've just been testing it out. I think I'm banning Commodus right now. Yeah. It's a weird team. Yeah, it's annoying. It definitely takes a lot of time. I will say I've probably been averaging like 2 fights a week for the past like 3 months. So the fact that I'm actually like working on Great Hall or like area bonuses is exciting. This gives me bot vibes. Strange name. Banning the first one. Maybe just grabbing the highest rated champions on your account. Definitely doesn't feel like a normal person that I'm playing against. Easy dubs. I hope so. Should be. Should definitely go first with Shoes In. More Stone Skin can be tough, yeah. But we can kill their ninja. But it's like, now what do we do? Like, Lammasu is just doing nothing here. Because she can't debuff anybody. And it's like, resetting someone's abilities doesn't really help. Like, intercept on somebody could... Yeah, Maybe we'll stop him from getting frozen. We can't hit through these shields. Getting an extra turn doesn't help us. Like, we just have to wait out the Stone Skin. I just don't get what Lamasu's supposed to do in this. Again, this particular fight, she's doing nothing. Block the revive. So yeah, the intercept could have helped there. I was wrong in that count. But it feels like a waste to use a reset that early. This definitely feels like a bot though. Yeah, I'm not as fussed about revives. Because he blocks revive and Volcanos can block revive if he has 2 demon spawn allies. But he's gonna stop us from taking as much damage. Why does it keep reviving? I need to get more familiar with Embers's kit. You just don't have her, so that's fair. So now it feels like a time where I can do it, at least try and fear her, but then we got resisted, so that sucks. Yeah, I figured what you meant. And then his damage is just meh most of the time if we don't have the 2 demon spawn allies, which we only have 1. So it kind of just feels like Nice and friends, and Nice is amazing. I just don't know why, like Volcanos, as much as I love him, I don't feel like he's bringing that much. Same thing with Lamasu. That was just a nice show, you know? But there's 2,600, so this is the highest I've been. We still got a ways to go before we get Quintus. We need to be 4,000, but we're like 200 higher than we were the other day. I don't know. Like, I just feel like, first of all, the turtles would probably be better, but yeah, I'm not excited to go into gold, but I might drop down once I get into gold, but it's like I need to fight and I need to get Quintus. Like, I feel like I would much rather a Siegfried, a Nice. What I want is my other. Armand's feels good. I don't have Neve. The turtle, yeah. I'll check that. I thought you could. I mean, what about this team? Like, this team just feels better. Right? You're telling me this team isn't just better than the team that I just ran? I don't even know if they're built. Not even close. And Taras is not quite there yet. Is there too low level to do account coaching? No. Definitely depends on like what kind of questions you want me to ask. Because if you have a lower, excuse me, a very low level account, then I would kind of just say, you know, maybe who to 6-star next, what you should be spending your energy on. Very like generic stuff that you could get from watching free-to-play videos. But no, if you want coaching and that's something, you know, you feel like would be helpful, then I'm happy to log into your account. Obviously, if it's been like 3 days and it's like, hey, get a 6-star champion next, you know? Alright, well, let's keep farming our minnow. Siegfried's done, but you 3 are not. I really need a soul for both Leonardo, honestly, all of them. Carnage 3 stars, not bad, but Siegfried needs a better soul, Nice needs a better soul, Leo needs a soul, Taras needs a soul. Yeah, I might build the turtles on stream. Your questions about gear or armor. But yeah. If you have gear questions, I think that's very helpful. I mean, first of all, you can just ask them, but especially if you do want coaching, then that's something we can take a look at. Okay, well, let's go ahead and set up. Yeah, no, I'm not. I think we'll build the turtles tonight. So let's go ahead and set up our first giveaway. It's 8:30, so we'll do. I just saw that Marbles on stream has achievements, which is funny. But yeah, we're gonna pull marbles up and we can do our first gift. So that thing falls down, nice. Oh, people can fall, all right. Oh, you can jump, so you can definitely fall. All right, I like it. I like where a few people can die. Oh, a lot of people died. Oh, they're getting smacked by those things. And like pushed through, wow, all right, interesting. Yeah, you can definitely fall off the edge. Honestly, this is interesting because it feels like the people who are most at risk is when the gates fall down. Whoever's in first feels like the most likely that they could die. So like you might be the first person to finish right here, but then as the gate is kind of like swinging open, you could be the one to fall off the map. So it's very interesting. Oh, there goes a ton of people. Holy cow. Oh, look at that. It's just like angled. There's a good chance we might not have anybody finish. All right, I like it. That's good enough for Sam. All right, everyone, this is our coaching giveaway. Enemy at the gates, viewers. Go back to sleep. She's moving. She's moving. Stay asleep. All right, exclamation mark play. Schlesman, you might have jumped the gate. So you have to run and go again. We got Hone, we got Nasty, we got King, we got Warrior. We got Leo. We're about to have Sam, nice. Yeah, Schlesman, you might have to enter again. I think you jumped the gun. We got Apricot. All of our lurkers coming out to play. Dang it. Now our stream is playing unauthorized music. There we go, Schlesman. You're in. Perfect. We got 7 of y'all, 1 of me. Just sent you a Siffy account, dude. We might have to give away 2 accounts today. Look at this account he wants us to give away. I might take this account, my goodness. Siffy account is underselling it. I spy a Geo, I spy a Shredder, Knave of Hearts, Yuzol of the Jade, Nogdar. That's a spicy one, dude. Alright, let me add that to my account list. Where do you get all these accounts, dude? You farming all these up? You and Warrior are like my guys, my account guys. And this one is Siffy Shredder. Is there a ninja on that one? Yep, there's a ninja on that one. That's a pretty nasty account, dude. Well, shout out to Marcus, man. That's awesome. Yeah, where do you find the Wixbo account to give? Yeah, I have that Wixbo account that I've been working on, but I might just give it away soon. I keep trying to get it to 1 kill and I'm not able to. Dang, more ads. Thor plus Giath. Thor's pretty cool. Giath, I think she's underrated, but she's definitely not like an exciting champion for most people. The buff extension and ally protection is solid. Nasty Nade. Well, we have that Wixbo account. I'll pull it up in a minute. It's just not. It's not quite ready. be watching the market for my Legos. I also need more books. I need more energy, more silver. Just feel poor. Only thing I have a lot of is multi-battles. Alright, let's go like last 30-second countdown. If you want a free coaching, !play. You got alts for the team, or all for the team except for Wicks. Well, you can get Brogny. Brogny can work. You know, if you ever need someone to take an account off your hands for a healthy sum of green American man, let me know. Dude, don't tempt me. It's not technically allowed by Raids TOS, but I'm not telling if you're not selling, you know what I'm saying? Alright, 10-second countdown. If you guys want free coaching. You know, I feel like it's almost clickbait when I'm like free stuff as the title of the stream, but it really doesn't bring that many people in here. Or not that many more than normal. I'd expect about 11 people to be hanging out tomorrow night for just hangs, basically. I will say, I do think Wednesday, Thursdays is the new schedule. At least for the foreseeable future. Alright, is anyone gonna fall? Last time we lost some people here. Alright, looks solid, Alright, everyone's still alive. Hone in the lead, followed by Warrior. This killed some people. Alright, it killed me. Sam the Raid Man is dead. Oh, it got King too. King is down. Alright, Warriors jumped to lead, but we don't know if that's a good thing. The gate could kill him. Hone passed him. Hone killing it. Warrior following. Can't keep up with everyone else, but just King and myself dead so far. Uh-oh. Is anyone gonna fall off? Hone stays on. Warrior stays on. Looks good. They're off to the tunnels. Apricot is off. Schlesman is off. Leo stays safe. Nasty Nate somehow stays safe. I thought they were falling for sure. So we got 4 left, 4 dead. Half of us are dead, or we're dead already. Warrior and Hone fighting for first and second. Leo and Nasty bringing up the rear. What's gonna happen? I doubt 4 of us finish. They're slowing down. They're going backwards. It's anybody's game. Nasty Nate making a push. Everyone's kind of just hanging out. Leo trying to push. This is ridiculous. We had like 30 seconds in this little oval here. Hone with some speed. Hone and Nasty Nate are through. Warrior, Leo, it is close, guys. It looks like it's Nasty Nate's. Unless he hits something. Wow, that was close. Congratulations, Nasty, followed by Hone, followed by Leo. Warrior, you already got 1 coaching. You're limping to the finish line. Congratulations. Warrior said good night. Warrior, we did a team takeover turned into, or coaching turned into team takeover for you. But Nasty and Hone, look at that. Less than like 0.7 seconds apart from each other. That was close. And then RIP to our fallen heroes. Cool. So let's do, that is Nasty Nate for account coaching, or it sounds like you know what you're doing. Could be account roasting as well. Try and find things to make fun of on your account. That's always an option. All right, let's see. I'll do 1 or 2 more live arena battles, and we'll switch over to some of our giveaway accounts. We're gonna hold that, wait for Helm Smasher. But yeah, I'm trying to do at least 10 battles a day. I like bare minimum. I'm trying to do at least 10 battles a day. 4 plus battle on your DMs, dude. This is crazy, man. These are great champions. You got a PvE killer and a PvP killer. I'm tired. Sorry. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. What? What we're talking about, Warrior. What am I looking for? I also want to build my turtles out at some point. We can do it tomorrow if we need to. Where are you leaving? Is that what you're saying? If so, man, that's totally fine. I get it. We'll be streaming tomorrow night.
You see here, kid? You gotta just go for it. Don't think about what comes after or what came before.
I meant to check my
Bend your knees, take a deep breath, and jump.
Lamasu speed for you, Nate.
You might think, what if I fall? Oh no. What if you don't? What if you fly?
All right, so we got Fabian and Armand's, and we got, you know, what? We got 5 speed auras. Feels like Armand's is the one to ban. I don't know. I don't like any of them. Don't like any option available, and they banned Nice, who's our best champion on the team. So now we've got the 2 Demon Spawn allies. Just doesn't feel that good, man. I don't know. We do go first. That's big. Here's where Lamasu can be clutch, fearing and block buffing everybody. So let's get Fabian down. And then Time Arm. Nice. Extra turn, probably to you. AoE, nice. Boom. So that's perfect, right? And that's not an issue, especially with no... Nice, King, I got you. Let's add you to the list. And just message me whenever you want to do it. We can do it tonight, we can do it tomorrow, we can do it offline, whenever you want it to be. But yeah, that's not the issue. When we go first and they don't have Stone Skin, we win. That's never been the case, or the issue. It's when we don't go first. Let's check out our Lamasu, see how DK built them. Nice, well, we will do it tonight then, okay. Lamasu is 268, so fast, but not very fast. I'm not gonna roll that up, because we're not gonna get more speed, and I don't have that much silver. Obviously lots of room to improve all of these builds. $2 million, brutal. But we got speed, so that's big. Yeah, this doesn't feel like the best build that he did, being honest. More accuracy and speed, basically. A little bit better, 285. We're gonna do a few more battles, King, before we do that. Yeah, I don't have enough Ascension pots, Nate. Once I finish the mastery for these main champions that I'm working on, because those are all content-based champions. That's always the priority. Is if I'm working on something that is to produce content, then that's priority number 1. Everything else is second, like every normal account thing. But I don't have any pots, or not pots, Ascension oils. So I basically have to wait for that. And I'd probably re-roll the boots until we got speed too. I think he just wasn't taking too much gear off of a lot of my best champions. Here till you sign off. Sweet, man.
FBI, open up!
I love that one. I really wanted to have to figure out how to get them to show up as like video, like GIFs. So Cavalax is interesting because if he has the soul or the relic, he just kind of beats me. But the rest of them I'm less concerned about. Nishak can be tough, but the odds of them going first feels low. But Cavalax can just win because we don't have Stone Skin. So like if Cavalax is built well and has the Arachne Elixir, he can just kill me, which is crazy. Like he can even kill Nice. Cavalax is weird. Maybe I'm overestimating how much, but I feel like I ban him almost any time I fight against him. Yeah, we should go first by a mile. And if we block passive skills, we should be able to kill you and you won't get revived, but then that's still, he can revive himself. Or they can revive him is what I mean. Does he revive with block damage too? Yeah, he does. And then he can cleanse, yep. What does Seal do again? I can never remember. Blocks effects. You can't revive again. Python can. Yeah, Uko is annoying. I'm not super worried about him necessarily, but the bombs on me is very concerning. So he can revive. Maybe he can't. And then he's dead. And she's dead. Wukong's back up. He might actually win. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, it doesn't feel super good. I don't know. I don't love it. Really don't love it. Feels like any well-built team just wins. Just throw some random gear in my Marichka. Yeah, it's already low on pots. Thank you, Penny. Alright, we're trying out my team. Granted, I don't have a fifth. I honestly don't hate Carnage. Like, I like the aura, I like the debuffs that he does. So I have Shuzin, nice, Taras and Merch, oh, and Siegfried. So let's do Siegfried first. And then Shuzin, Marichka. Then we'll find Taras next and do him and nice. There's a Fabian. Now my Taras build is nothing crazy. He's not super well built at all. But I just feel like Taras or Marichka will get banned. I could be wrong. Like, all 5 of these feel like valid ban champions. If you ban Shuzin, I'm not going first. But then you have to deal with Taras, Marichka, Siegfried, and Nice, which feels like a nightmare, right? Armand's is gone. I hate Fabian, but I hate Armand's more. So no Marichka means we have no revive and no cleanse. If they're all in Stone Skin, we're screwed. Basically toast. Alright, can we kill Thor? Thor is block revive. That feels nice. Nice. Haha, haha, haha. Nice. Alright, can one Fabian wreck us? Probably not. Siegfried can. Siegfried can wreck everybody. Bingo. And again, we went first, so it's not like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that team won. I just feel like that's better. I don't know. I get that that's like a little outdated. All right. Recently used first. Did it show the champions that get banned? No, it doesn't. Zamerchka's not in there, so Siegfried first. Marichka. Shuzhen. Yeah, it is a crazy team. I think I would ban Nice as well. There is their own Nice. Look at this team. This team is just as gross as mine is. We both have Taras, Marichka, Nice. I'm bringing in Shuzhen and Siegfried. He's bringing in Neve and Hierophant. I don't know. I don't know what to ban. I feel like I banned Nice. I don't know. I don't have enough experience playing against Hierophant or Neve. Not that Taras and Marichka aren't gross, but that's kind of how I feel about my team. Is like, we both banned Nice, so we both have Tarichka. I just have Siegfried and Shuzhen. Obviously, starting with block damage on everyone is not ideal. There's just nothing we can do, right? Eve is kind of crazy too. I feel like stunning him feels like a good call. This is crazy. Alright, she cleansed him. Maybe I should have stunned Marichka, but then he would have counterattacked. I feel like we have a very good chance of losing here. That's 5 buffs on him, but we stay alive. Alright, feels like just Rage the Nephilim there. Burn meter here. Siegfried's the furthest off, so just give him more A1. Do we even constant pressure, or do we just A1? Constant pressure is going to hit Marichka, which I don't really want to do right now. Our friend can wreck us. Neve, that block damage at the start of the fight really hurt us there. And there it is again. There's a full heal. Feels like we're toast at this point. Man, tough, dude. Don't know how you beat this team. I don't know why. Spaxley here. First of all, what a whale. Level 89. I mean, yeah, we had the revive coming, but they had all the momentum and energy. Why did that guy only have 2,400 arena points? That's crazy. Armand, stun, sheep. Stun, yeah, sheep, Neve. Yeah, it feels like Armand's could be in here instead of Shuzhen. But I really like Shuzhen. Man, Neve over Nice? Maybe you're right. I mean, she absolutely wrecked us there. Uh-oh, what's up? Gestel Gaming is ready with a party of 26, dude. Let's go. Gestel's birthday. Happy birthday, my dude. We're playing some live arena right now. We're getting wrecked, but we're playing it. Siegfried, Marichka. Yeah, happy birthday, dude. Nice to meet you. Not my birthday. Oh, gotcha. We got some trolls in here. That's funny. Alright, looks like it goes second team. I don't know if my Armand's is built. That's funny though. Yeah, so it's I guess welcome everyone. This is I stream Wednesdays, twice a week, Wednesdays, and now Wednesdays, Thursdays. We're doing a some giveaways today. So we do a marble race at some point. We did one already, which is for account coaching. Then we'll do a team takeover giveaway at some point, and lastly we'll do an account giveaway. Hey man, no worries. Walk that dog, dude. I appreciate you raiding, man. Nasty Nate and Modern Thinker, you guys know each other? They also ban Marichka, which is interesting. I don't feel like that's who I would ban here. I feel like I would ban Nice over Marichka. But I guess like just beating a team twice feels tough. I like opening up with the A2 if they don't have stones good. I will say it's not the best team for Taras just because there's not a lot of buffs. I'm gonna do a shout out. I saw people doing it. But I don't know if that's how you do it or not. Nope, I guess it's not. I'm newer to the Twitch thing. I've been streaming for a little bit over a month. Mapaches del Carib, thank you for the sub, or the follow, man. I appreciate that. Gestel, thank you for the follow as well. DK Tanjiro's in here. I think I did. You have Brogni and have it built. I do it the wrong way. I do have Brogni, and I don't know if he's technically built at this moment. But yeah, I've built multiple Brogni teams. Fabian, Armands, and Neve / Neve, and we'll do the 3 turtles. Where I'll do any of this. Do these 3 and Granite and Tholan. That's okay for you. Yeah, the turtles obviously is something I want to mess around with, but I'm not sure if we're gonna get to building them tonight. Man, I feel like ever since we brought in Taras, I've seen Taras every battle. 22-8 again feels very low for someone with Odin and Taras. But could be, you know, someone not playing for a while, could be someone who just bought an account, could be someone who's kind of like me, doesn't do live arena. But even then, I was like, I fell down to like 2,300 or 2,400. 2,200 is very, very low. Go into protection and build it support. And notice he needs to hit hard. Yeah, he needs to hit very, very hard. All right, there's another Neve. Is this the guy we fought already? We're banning Neve this time, Nate. And none of it feels awesome. Obviously, Odin can be nasty too. I do have stream elements as a mod. I think I just have to set up like that command, which I will try and do. Also, gonna try and turn on the Hawks game in the background. Ignore me. All right, they're going first. Obviously, just like a big stun from Odin can kill us. There's the stun. Marichka has, you know, next to no resistance. Yeah, man, that would be great. Marichka's dead first. Fantastic. Nice has 0 turn meter. Doesn't feel great. But Siegfried kind of keeps everything possible, everything alive. More stuns do not help us, though. Golly, why does your Mikage nuke like that? That was gross. I don't know why you did that.
You see here, kid? You gotta just go for it.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I just want to set up.
After what came before. You just gotta bend your knees.
Nice.
And jump. And you might think, what if I fall? Well, what if you don't?
Alright, we got block damage on almost everybody. Thought about, I should have. Dang it, the stupid stun from Mikage. HP burn important. Yeah, it's important in general, but not super like necessary for the Brogni team. So I wouldn't feel too pressured about that. Why did Siegfried's passive not kick in? Or am I crazy and it did? You can stun. I expect you to get a turn and not get wrecked by Odin's stun. But you did. This is so fun. 7 bombs. Oh, have I seen the new fusion bombs? No, I have not seen the new fusion. I think we're just toast. This team is just out controlling us. It's another loss. 1, 2, 3, 4 losses since we started, or was that today? I don't know if that was or not. I mean, obviously it was today. I don't know if that was like, yeah, that was 43 minutes ago. So 4 losses at 4 wins, 50-50, like I said. Protection set with speed and support stance. So you don't have to use protection set in a Brogni team. You don't need to have protection. That's not a necessity by any means. Let's start building the turtles. Even if we just do like super general builds, I think that'll be helpful. No, give me 1 second. I'm trying to find this stupid Hawks game and maybe it's not on my TV. I keep trying to like subtly do it in the background, it's not working. So let me just like actually devote some attention to it. That'd be in the ESPN app. Yeah. We could pull up the optimizer as well. Turtle power, yes. It is time to build the turtles. Unleash the turts. We got 5 lurkers over there on YouTube. Alright, Nice needs to be locked. Carnage needs to be locked. Siegfried needs to be locked. His build is not great though, but it's not terrible. Ninja's locked. Helicath does not need to be locked. Maybe he's in my Iron Twins team. Alright, I guess I don't have the Hawks game. Some Lakers Thunder. Alright, does anyone not need to be locked? Probably Arbiter. Not exactly using my slow 350 speed anywhere. Yes. No. We no longer need Thor now that we have Siegfried. We need you. We don't need Deacon, we don't need Lore. Those are for like special epic dungeons. No Royal Guard. No Eris. That feels better to free up some gear. So let's do Leonardo first, right? And then we just want him... Do we really care about how fast? Or we just want to build him for damage? Because like... What do we think? Let's get some feedback in the chat. How are we building Leonardo? 83% win rate. Well, that's in bronze right now. 43% win rate. Pretty low. So let's just say 200 minimum speed. Maybe we can go a little bit higher. And then high defense, but that'll kind of just come. Just see what it pops out. Will it give us a like ignore defense set or what? Yeah, maybe 200 a little too slow. Let's see. Thinking and Dreadhorn and the Crab that give me problems in Doom Tower Hard. You still talk about Brogni? Because if you're trying to build a Brogni team for, you said you got Leo and you think he's a lot better than he is without the turtles. But unless I get I'm a little confused, my man. I got Leo and I think he's a lot better than he is without the turtles. So he's a lot better with the turtles, because I would agree. At least you got Armand's going for Leo, so you're saying you don't have the turtles? I'm confused. What is this looking like? 4,700 defense, 297 crit damage. That's not bad. It's not great. It's not bad. Granted, he doesn't have his full masteries and he doesn't have full levels, but I think that is assuming he'll be leveled. Not fully booked. He's ignoring defense. So this would be 45% defense with the other turtles. Only the free one of Leo. So are you saying Leo's not very good when you only have Michelangelo? I don't know. Do you just build them all for damage? What do you build differently? I'm back. What did you win? You didn't win anything, but you get to watch me build the turtles out. Just heaven cast, but you're not gonna have a lot of buffs. Leo's got a prize for you. Oh, we didn't do the masteries for Raphael. I was like, I know Leo's the last one I need masteries for him. I just hadn't actually picked the masteries for Raphael, I just farmed them. Okay. What soul are we doing? Crushing Ren, maybe? Not really great for PvP, but... What was that, 2.5% defense ignored? Yeah, it still feels like it's Crushing Rend. Michelangelo. He feels more like a Nature's Wrath kind of guy. Because he places so many debuffs. But no one's like buffing on this team besides... Donatello brings increased speed. Nice, 2 buffs. 3 buffs. What do we think? Let's see. We'll use it alone, not even Mike. He can get one shot, I think. Prevent that with a stone skin. Yeah, Leonardo does prevent that with a stone skin. And a lightning cage for Leo and Donnie. That makes sense. then Donatello you just build really fast, right? You don't really build him with as much crit damage or crit rate. Correct. I like the gun support tree to extend buffs, but that feels a little silly. Fast and stone skin. Gotcha. Alright, so let's build. Let's first of all see whose gear he's taking. Brogni, that's fine. Harima, that's fine. Put him in 6-piece merciless. I like it. A little bit on the slower side. We don't need accuracy, right? No, it's just hitting. Need to click on that. Alright, feels pretty good. So let's refresh. Resist Fabian and a reset team. Donnie and Stone's gonna chrono resist Fabian and resets the team. Put on Fabian gets him. Gotcha. Okay, I'm with you now. Yeah, we'll look at relics in a minute once they're built. Okay, so let's get to Donatello next. Optimize. I mean, we still want him in damage, but it would be more focused on speed. So, like, let's just say 280. Does Chronophage means he resists it, or does he still need to be built with resistance? And I'm bad at relics, dude. Is this even something I have? Resistance to 1 attempt to cool down. Okay, so where is the relic at? I might not have it. Relics, index. Gotcha, you're talking about the gear set. I'm totally with you now. Oh yeah, dude, gotta show off the Arachne Elixir, bro. That's my favorite relic in the game. No way 3 people are in Arachne Elixir. There are stock Cavalax and Bado. Yeah, dude, what an awesome set. Okay, so yeah, we'll do Donatello, Fast, and then Chronophage. Gotcha. How many do we need? Do we just need 2 or do we need 4? Have much gear, so I might have to roll some stuff. Honestly, I don't even know if I have enough. 4. I definitely don't think I have 4. I know I don't have 4. I see 3, and then I did not farm this enough. We technically have 3. I don't like it. Don't like it. Whipped. So we literally just have a shield. We have a fast shield though, so maybe it's possible. What do we have? Can anything be fast? Not great. Not terrible. Let's just see what the fastest it can give him is. Reset. We're just gonna go balanced. Stats. Priority 1. Is he HP or is he attack? HP, that's what I thought. Sets. Chrono 4. Let's just see what he can do. Wish you could run Leo's 5-star soul man can't last draft. Got him. Same here. Yeah, I like working on it, mystery shards, geared farming, and I was like 50,000 away, so I just bought the mythical book. Which is so good because I have multiple mythicals I'm trying to book. So it doesn't feel like a waste at all. Nice, and we can look at the fusion as well. Did past Sam farm enough for current Sam? No, absolutely not. Because I looked at that and I was like, nah, it's an arena thing. I don't want to do that much arena. And I don't, but I am trying to do more arena. And the turtles are exciting enough that I want to do more arena. TK, how's the team treating you? Dude, it is hot and cold, man. I'll go on a 5-game win streak and then a 5-game losing streak. And I think I'm 4-4 on stream right now. It's the same things I was talking about. All like Stone Skin really wrecks us, and Fabian Armand's wrecks us. Alright, we'll build it at least partially myself. Nice. We want HP. Neither of those have good HP. Attack. If we're not getting much HP, we're gonna choose whatever has more defense. That's cool. Simple enough. Oh, I was looking at the wrong freaking guy. We don't have enough chronophage. It's not even an option. That sucks. Man. Yeah, dude, I mean, I've already used 3 million this stream. Blame DK, he used the last of it. I didn't have much, to be fair. I don't have a ton of gold, but we can buy some with here. We can get 5 million really quick. Not the best uses. And now we got no clan gold either. But I'm out for those relics, baby. Oh, I should get better relics. I've been slowly pushing hard faction wars too. Alright, so Donatello is not going in chronophage. That's just not an option. So set just Stone Skin. Yeah, he'll get banned a lot. That's fair. While we're loading, let's 600, 700 doable. Maybe not 600 or 700. You can see I have a lot of Stone Skin gear that needs to be rolled up. 674, 269 speed, so pretty slow. We do 280 minimum speed. 635, 288. That's fine. I could probably glyph a little bit of that. And we got crit rate. It's not that we need that, but I don't care about any of those people. Maybe Duchess I care about a little bit, but seeing Leo and thinking it's Donatello, but it's not. So that's glyphed, although it could probably be glyphed better. Here's some more HP we can glyph. I mean, this feels solid. Again, we can always improve, right? Eventually we're gonna get more. base 18, that's the max. Oils, that's the word I'm looking for. So we're getting our resistance up high. Just a little bit slower than I would have wanted. Not too bad. 288, 665 after the... We can also add a relic, right? Like we could do a wand.
See here, kid?
Wand feels like a good shout.
Don't think about what comes after or what came before. You just gotta bend your knees.
Really not a great, yeah, wand. I like it. Trying to think of anything else. I wouldn't mind like increased turn meter effects.
What if you don't? What if you fly?
I don't hate the Hand of Uncreation either. Plus it gives us resistance, but not a lot. Music is just wrong. The more health he loses, the more resistance we have. Not bad. Gives us more base resistance. What do you guys think of the Inferno Sphere for Donatello? Yeah, we got a decent amount of relics, man. I hate the Mask of Disquiet. Someone needs to have it.
You see here, kid? You gotta just go for it. Don't think about what comes after or what came before. You just gotta bend your knees.
Yeah, Wand feels safest. What do you got? Does anyone disagree? But feels like it's between Wand and Inferno Sphere. The only issue with this is he's gonna have one turn Stone Skin. So this only starts to benefit us after the Stone Skin is worn off. And I feel like we care a little bit less about his resistance at that point. So I feel like we just go Wand. Okay. We got enough Basil, we can level it up. Which means we get 6 more speed. We don't really care about the accuracy. Kill by enemy, chance to decrease cooldowns, removing buffs. You're not reviving. Don't care about your accuracy. When the wearer heals an enemy with the skill, the heal is 10% more effective. That's solid. Speed increases per dead ally. Nice. Hone agrees as well. Yeah, we'll do the heal part. Not bad. 5% more damage against people with full health. I like the turn meter though. Both positive and negative. I like that. Okay. Leo. We could do anything that's giving us defense, obviously. We could also do the one that was for ally protection. Whereas defense increased by 1% for each ally under ally protection, but that's only 3% defense. Like, doing that much. Let's look at stuff that's giving us defense. I kind of like this. If you have the one that keeps him alive. Shoot. Is it this one? Yeah. yeah, the aspect of Siroth. Not really using it on anybody, at least not on anyone that needs it. Reflecting damage, right? Throw it on there. And placing debuffs. Just nuking. Defense every time they receive a critical hit. That feels pretty good. Pairing with Dynamite, he should survive for stun save. Alright, so that feels pretty solid for Leo and Donatello. Michelangelo and Raphael, just straight up damage. Definitely want some accuracy for all of the stuns and the debuff that he's placing. But it just feels like straight damage, right? Yeah, accuracy damage. And then Raphael is just damage, right? Because he doesn't place anything besides Berserk. Come on. Alright. 200, 225 speed. Cool. I like it. Mikey. Damage. Reset in case he's in something weird. Good luck. Yeah, what's it gonna look at him? We'll test it out in Classic Arena first. And then once we're done with the build before we test, we'll do our second giveaway. This has been an hour since the last giveaway. Chilling with 27 people here on Twitch. 5 people on YouTube. We have 0 messages and 1 like on YouTube. So if you guys are hanging out on YouTube, show me that you guys are alive over there. Also, while this is cooking, here is the... Is it? Yeah. Fusion. So Kraz Wallbreaker. I like it, dude. That's a sweet looking ogre tribes. Pulverizing pummel attacks one enemy 3 times. Each hit has a 30% chance of decreasing the detonation countdown of all bombs on the target. I like that. Chance of stunning. I like that. Looks to a 50% stun, which is solid. Each hit is a 75% chance. So Battlefield Sapper, placing 2 bombs on each enemy that detonates after 2 turns, fills the turn meter by 25% for each enemy with a bomb. So that should be a full turn meter as long as you place bombs on all 4 champs. Mangonel Maul attacks all enemies, decrease the detonation cooldown, also 75% chance of placing block active skill. So you open up with Battlefield Sapper. If you land all the bombs, which is Spirit Affinity, so you could not, then you get to go another turn, decrease them down to 1 turn, which is awesome, and then block active skills. Passive fills all allies turn meter by 5% each time a bomb debuff detonates, so that's also cool for Bommel. 20% chance of activating instant turn effect on the champ whenever an ally or enemy is killed by a bomb. Ally or enemy is pretty cool. So I like him a lot for Bommel. I like him a lot for Bomb Arena teams. Obviously, multiplayers are like bigger for Bomb champions than almost any other champion, but that seems like a super cool, super fun champion. So thank you, Hone, for sending that over my way. That's pretty exciting. Oh, he places not attacks. You're right. Good call out. Raph, you see the damage for his block revive. Yeah. That makes sense. Let's pause. I want to see who this is on. Nobody. Nice. I like it. Right. A little bit more minnow. Who are you going to pair turtles with in Live Arena? I don't know. I mean, the easiest thing would just be Shuzen, Armands. Honestly, like someone like Nice, like just to try and get out a ban could be big. Like the turtles obviously aren't near as exciting if you don't have Leo, but so you'd kind of need like someone like Armands or Shuzen to almost guarantee you go first, or just like control the battle, or Fabian, I guess, or like a Nice or Siegfried trying to say even if we don't go first, like this guy can carry basically. You said he comes to raid the bomb guy. Yeah, that's the next fusion. I don't think we have a date yet, but I would imagine the next week or 2. Typically, you know, like a closer countdown when we get like the Fusion prep event like 4 days before. Thursday next week, man. What a shout out to the greatest mod here. Is here and sending me info and moderating chat. Big shout outs. Alright. Still not very close for most of them. Might as well just wait for both of those to get to 350. We also need to log in and figure out which account we're doing. Alright, here's the plan for the rest of the night. We're building the turtles. Before we even take one turtle battle, we're doing our second giveaway, which is the team takeover. We're messing around with the turtles after that. Then we're logging into some of our different accounts, going to take a look at which one we're giving away today. And then we'll end with our giveaway, account giveaway. Account giveaway. That's what we'll end with. Sound like a plan? I feel like I've said this multiple times. I get like, I don't know, 20 texts a day, and then I feel like every time I stream it's like 40 texts. I'm like, what's happening? Everyone wants to text me when I can't look at my phone. Oh shoot, we gotta do King's giveaway. King's coaching. Alright, that's fine. We'll do that. We'll do that tonight as well. We'll do that before we log onto the account. So I'm writing this down so I can't forget. Turtle, dang it. Turtle, build. Takeover, giveaway. Turtle play, turtle power, King coaching, account logins, and then account giveaway. So it's 9:30 my time, so I'm probably expecting another hour and 30 minutes. I might do a smaller search for Raphael. But yeah, we'll mostly test in Classic Arena today, and then I'll maybe 1 or 2 Live Arena battles. I don't even know how long Live Arena will be open for, if it's still open. No, it's closed, so we're not catching Live Arena tonight. Alright, 209, so it's pretty slow, but 8,000 attack and 350 accuracy feels good. I like the look of the build. Because again, all of the turtles should be joining in with each other as well. So like their speeds matter a little less. Not that they don't matter, but we want to boost accuracy, attack, speed. Speed. Nice. Nice. All right, that one feels good. Mikey, I like it. Mikey, I likey. Any other avatars I want to mess around with? Nah, not really. Back to the channel. So we can lock you now at 215. Alright, Raphael. Raphael's the one I've played with the least. I guess Leo played with a little, but not by much. Optimize, damage for the A1. I think same thing, like 200 speed. We don't even care about accuracy this time. And then we'll just do a little bit smaller research pool. 1 sec. Sorry, my wife just got home. She wants to come say hi. Dog wants to say hi as well. It's everybody.
Well, not the baby.
Well, no baby. She's sleeping. She's on the monitors.
Oh yeah. Everybody's here. Well,
Nice.
Looks super exciting.
We got about 30 people in
Looking
here.
at a graph. What is this?
Oh, I'm building out my Ninja Turtles. It's turtle time.
Oh, we love turtle time.
That's what I said.
All right, have fun. I'm going to bed.
Good night. All right, Raphael, super slow. Raphael's the coolest. Someone said hi, Mrs. Sam, the raid man. I think she's a little more bold after that one time she popped in on stream. I think it was Halloween. Yeah, the dog always goes crazy when she goes home, so she's jumping all over us. All right, Raphael. Sorry, you're right, Nate. That's my bad. You may call her back in here. I'll be like, I'm sorry. Nasty Nate is the one who said hello specifically. It was funny. I was thinking about it the other day. Somebody named Booty Fondler followed me. I think they were in stream once. And it's like I have 2 followers. One of them is named Booty Fondler, and the other one is named Glizzy Goblin. And it's like, what is my life? These are people that I interact with, and these are names that I say out loud. That's crazy. All right, so are they all built? I don't know how well they're built, but they're built. So I assume Leo goes Aura. We can kind of just put them all in here and then see. Leo, Donatello. Someone in the vault. No one should be in the. Definitely not in reserve vault. Michelangelo. Raphael. I don't know if he has a soul. Yes, he does. Everyone does, but Leo. The defense, HP, accuracy, or attack. Defense, HP, attack. We have 2 attack-based champions, so attack feels solid. The Leo for the passive, maybe. Because the order, yeah. So Raph, then Mikey, then Donatello. Gotcha. I need to change it actually here. Leo, Raph. Golly, this is gonna be annoying. All right, let's do it in one fight, and then I'll build the preset. So Donnie saves Leo. All right, let's see what happens. So I think we just go strengthen. Because we don't need to do the skill cooldowns. I guess we'd like the increased speed, but I think I'd rather just go increase turn meter. So here's Leo. I feel like we just do the increased defense and ally protection, right? I kind of just like prepare for them. Unless they buff strip us, and then that feels stupid. All right. Leonardo killed himself. How and why did he kill himself? We're learning this team, right? Leo A2. That's what we did, and it didn't work. We can't stun you, so we're just gonna AoE. Golly, dude. We'll ignore shield and block damage, but it won't ignore unkillable. Alright, that was good. That was good. Reduce skill cooldowns. Obviously, we're still dealing with Sun Wukong. Oh, we got resisted. Continuous heal. Now we can actually place a stun. I like it. Now we can just start E1ing. There we go. Alright, we killed him. Feels like we can get in here, which we did it without Leo, to be fair. But that was weird. I'm not sure why Leo died there. Alright, this time they just go first. We can't even place increased speed, so I want to cleanse here. Then we're A2ing again. We resist is the real question. You did. There's the Berserk. Just A3 Leo, you think? There's the Block Revive. Dang, that's good damage from Raphael. Not that that's a super good team. That's fine. Recently used first. Leo, Raphael, Michelangelo, Donatello. If I leave it on auto, what does it do? Always tap the reviver or the one you don't think will die from the initial health. Yeah, that makes sense. Block damage on everyone is not ideal. Really not ideal. Stole our stone skin, or removed it. Ignore perfect veil and unkillable. Wait, places perfect veil and unkillable.
You see here, kid?
We'll ignore shield and block damage if attacking under Berserk placed by its champion, but we don't have Berserk. Now we do. We have block debuffs up, so there's nothing we can do. We can stun Geomancer.
What if you don't? What if you
Man. Oh, we cleansed the Berserk. That was stupid. That's like the only part that really does not have synergy. Alright, there's the A3. That absolutely nuked us. Here's Leos. Alright. I almost feel like it would be better on auto. Can it beat Nalad's team? Thunder kill. We block revived Mikage. Did not block revive Wukong. That would have been nice. Nalaz might just go crazy here. That's a lot of buffs though. Shouldn't Raphael have gone into that ally attack? Ooh, that was nasty, dude. We might make a YouTube video about this. Can we clear the board? Or how many wins can we get? Back in the day, one of my favorite arena videos I've ever done was my new Harima team. When I got Harima, I was like, can I get 100 wins in a row? And it was just like straight down the board, classic arena. And I got like 91 or something. Granted, we're 5 wins in, but it still feels good. It looks sweet, I'm not gonna lie to you. Ally attack. There goes the stone skin. Boom! The A3 from Leo. Leo are so right. I'm starting to see, not that I ever doubted you guys, but I'm starting to see why we talked about Leo the way we did. This is a very tough team. There's our skill cooldowns, but we did resist it. And now we're getting screwed, but we killed him. Let's go! That's huge. Guys, that was nasty. That's also a 14-second team. I like this. I like this a lot. I am having fun right now. I'm convinced everybody in YouTube is a lurker. There's down to 3 people that show 0 comments and 1 like. Yeah, I never doubted you. I just didn't know. Alright, now we're toast. This team has gotten us. Michelangelo, I don't think has got enough juice in the tank. Yeah, it's not the best resistance. My stone skin gear just needs to be rolled up. But as you guys saw, I have no silver. I'm one of them in YouTube. I'm not sure what you're saying, home. Can we cleanse? No, Donatello's not going to go soon enough. Dead. Can we beat a UDK? I think so. There's the cleanse. I think we can definitely beat him now. Not the most damage, but just in terms of sheer speed and number of hits. We will take him down. I don't like an last team, but... Owen, what are you saying about YouTube? Can we cleanse? No, we're going to go into speed. Strange. I don't know if I agree with that decision. Oh, we didn't block revive because he didn't have Berserk. I was about to say that's so clutch. You just A3, thank you. Ooh, golly, I love Leo and Raphael. I mean, I don't know. Honestly, all of them but Mikey, I'm very, very impressed with. You said it's just in the back for 1 extra view, so not. Oh, got you. You're one of the people on YouTube. I totally get you. That's totally fair. I appreciate it. And you watching 3 hours might make me like 60 cents. Alright. Seems like the Empress teams are just beating us. I bet we can beat this all Incubus team. Could we get a Narcissus team? Feels like we probably can. I just feel like this is almost better as a go second team. Teox and Empress feels. I'm nasty. I'm letting them do what their AI is letting them do, but I think I'm gonna go in there and reset it to make them open up with the cleanse first. But it is situational. Like, it can vary what we want them to do. It's cooldowns. Like, this time we want the reset, you know? Okay, we block revive there. Can we block revive here? I didn't think we could. But then maybe. Well, we block revive there. There's the Berserk. Let's go, dude. Tariska. NSW Direwolf's in here. What's up, man? We're going, we're testing out this turtle time, dude. Just change the name of the stream. I will say, I've already forgotten my plan and gone off script. So we're gonna go ahead and do our takeover, or not takeover, our takeover giveaway. So let's go back. Pick a new track. Nope, not this track. Main menu. So this will be the team takeover giveaway. I'm having fun again in the arena, man. I don't typically have a ton of fun. We'll go Frozen. Yeah, if you want me to build a team on your account, this is the way to do it for free. !play on Twitch. You got 27 people in here. We should get at least 15 in the race. Caretaker's in. First time chat by Caretaker. Shaman is in. Welcome, Shaman. Shaman, I already owe you a takeover, my man. I'm gonna be in debt to you at some point. Nasty Nate, Leo, Schlesman, Marcus, Hone. King is here. Nasty Nate, how do you know everybody? DK Tanjiro had a typo. Now you're in. Apricot is in. That's 10. Can we get 5 more? We got 27 people chilling. How many of us are lurkers? How many people are here for free stuff? So we got the little Plinko board, double loop-de-loops, and then some gigantic rings. That's going to be a long time. But after that, it's just off to the races. I don't think there's a lot of room to fall in here. This is like a tunnel. This is like a tunnel. I don't see any area you guys could fall. But sometimes you guys manage to impress me and find a way anyways. !play if you guys want to join. Free takeover giveaway. I've been lurking and see what you've been saying about me. Dude, he's talking mad crap left and right. Exactly. Who doesn't like free stuff? I'm into 10 toes down. Exactly. Nasty Nate is standing on business. King, I think you were already in, right? I didn't see the number jump up. chat. Let's do like a 1 minute warning. Exclamation mark play. 10 feels too low. I don't know. Who would not want free stuff? We're on the right side, yeah. Hey, it's fair, man. NSW Direwolf is in. That's 11. You said we go to sign up at 5 other accounts to try and win. That's funny. I've never even thought about that. You can as long as you follow me. It's allowed. I love it. I have unlimited channel points. I can redeem any sound I want over and over again.
And his name is John C.
This John Cena's out of stock. I thought I could spam it. What do you mean?
Bruh.
Alright, I'm gonna join just for funsies.
And his name is John C.
He's heard he officially retired from WWE. I've not heard that. Wasn't he in an event like a week ago?
milk.
He needs some milk is so funny. Oh yeah, he's got a retirement tournament. I had no idea. That's an update on the news, because no one could ever see him exactly. Yeah, wrestling is in crap to his body. Alright. Good luck everyone for your free team takeover. We got 2 people in here that could have their second takeover, which I would not love. Alright, we're on to the Plinko board. Schlesman, Shaman looking good. Apricot looking good. Leo. Nasty Nate, Leo, Shaman. Hone, NSW Direwolf, Caretaker, DK Tanjiro. Nasty Nate, Shaman, and Leo fighting first, second, and third. Marcus bringing up the rear, it looks like. You guys are moving. This is a fast track. I guess it's the ice. It's slick. Shaman and Nasty Nate neck and neck. NSW Direwolf and Leo chasing. These two are 2 peas in a pod. Nasty Nate and Shaman. Can't separate the 2 of them. Leo's trying to make it interesting. You guys really are close. Sam the Red Man bringing up the rear. Nice, as it should be. Camera's delayed. Dang. Oh, Freak Gaming missed it. Leo looking pretty good. I don't know what happened to Nasty Nate. Where are they? I'm confused. Did you guys fall off? I looked away for a minute. There's Nasty Nate. What happened? You really got held up by something. Alright, we got a lot of issues. Hone? Shaman? No, not Shaman. I already owe him a takeover. Gonna have to do a super takeover. Hone and Leo. Shadow Dave's here, but he missed it. Granted, I owe him a takeover too. Everyone wants to win a takeover. Nobody wants to redeem their takeover. Shaman looking good, but Nasty Nate is trying to push to make it interesting. We're on the last stretch. Lots of little things to hit. Nasty Nate passes Shaman. Shaman is stuck back there. Nasty Nate is also stuck. Looks like this last stretch is very interesting. Leo looking good. Leo out of nowhere. That race I had no idea who was going to win. Hone, Nate, DK, Schlesman. Wow. I mean, there's just like a ton of stuff to hit in here, I guess. Or there was. All of these little things. Who's going to bring up last? Marcus, Caretaker, and Direwolf are fighting for last. Sam the Raid Man, middle of the pack. King finishes 7th. Sam the Raid Man bounces out and died. What? What? I'm the only one who died. You know how I feel about that? Oh, Marcus Direwolf and Caretaker died. I think the wave caught him. Apricot falls in. No. Apricot died? That was weird. Couldn't be more stuck. Yeah. That was weird. Leo 1. He said, does anybody want it? Yeah, you got caught by the fire. The team takeover freak, that's what we were here for, was a giving away a team takeover where I log into your account and build a team for you. Leo 1. So if somebody wants it, or Leo, do you still want it? Marcus wants it. NSW Direwolf wants it. Leo, it's yours if you want it. If not, I'll let you choose who to give it away to. You can give it to Hone in second, although he already is owed one. You can give it to Marcus or NSW Direwolf, King. Totally up to you, Leo. It is balls in your court. You can give it to Marcus. All right, Marcus, that's totally fair, to be honest, because you've given me like 18 accounts, so. You know how to build a Fortis for Hydra CB and maybe Chimera. I don't have a Fortis, so I've never built him. I mean, high defense, high accuracy, pretty good speed. Not Fortis, sorry, the other guy. My brother, I have no idea who the other guy is. Oh, we also need our masteries on Leo. That's gonna help too. Okay, yeah, Marcus, message me on Discord and we can figure out what team you want me to build. Preferably sooner rather than later. I now have 5 that I owe. Shaman, Dave, GeForce, Hone, and Marcus, I owe a takeover to. And next week we're gonna do another one. So I'm doing them at much less than once a week, and I'm giving them away once a week. So we're falling behind. Also got 32 viewers in here. Thank you guys for hanging out. Raleigh OD is in on Rallo D is on YouTube. Maybe there's 2 people there. What's up, man? I apologize if I've been ignoring the chat. I've been mostly focused on Twitch because a lot more stuff happening on Twitch. The list keeps growing. Exactly. You meant Titus for those bosses. Got you. Yeah, so Titus, first of all, we call him the T-Man or the T-Champion because I don't have Titus. So we're not allowed to say that name. It's like a curse word in my stream. Yes, King's account coaching, correct. It's a 3-time I can redeem today. You're talking about your team takeover? What do you want? Dave, what are you trying to build? Freak, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. We're not that far off from 100 followers, which is pretty cool. But Dave, yeah, message me on Discord with your account login details and we can. Cool. Yeah, Marcus, I'll get back to you. Also, to plug myself again, you guys should go buy merch. I just spent like 6 hours building my merch store. Classic Sam the Redman t-shirt. Got a cool graffiti style ivory t-shirt with the logo on the back. We got Goblin Party Time. We got the white and black, or the ivory and the black as sweatshirts. And then we got a bucket hat and a beanie for the cold weather. So I worked really hard on that. Hope you guys will like it. Eventually we'll do some giveaways and promos and stuff like that. But would appreciate all the support there. You also stream Ray, but too lazy to figure out my Titus team. Actually, too lazy to stream has played too. That's totally fair, dude. It's a lot of energy and a lot of time. So I totally get that. All right, we have enough for Carnage to get his Smasher. Ross, not quite. Okay, let's log into King's account and do some coaching. King, go ahead and message me any kind of questions specifically you have, and I will try and answer them. There we go. Where are you? also put them in the Twitch chat. Didn't have good Discord. I will look at them either way. So it's been a few years, streaming rate 5-6 days a week, 8 hours average daily. That is crazy, dude. Gained weight, got nowhere in life, made a change. Not trying to discourage. It's not discouraging, man. That it is frustrating that you had that experience. That is unfortunate. We got a free gift for you, my man. A new platform. Look at that. You're welcome. All right, let's take a look at your account. Marcus sent me a Vlad account to give away, dude. That's crazy, man. You're popping off. So best gear for Michelangelo and Alice. What/who to pair with Michelangelo? So let's take a step back and let's look at the account, right? First things I'm noticing, you have 0 6-stars. That has to be the next thing you do, right? That can be Kale, that can be Elhain, that can be Michelangelo, that can be Alice. It's one of those 4 though, and they need to be going quick. You have no 5-star chickens, right? You have 1 4 and 6 3s, but you have nobody that's ready to be taken up to the next level. You don't really have any 4-star chickens. You have to hit the campaign. Farm campaign. You've already beat Brutal, so you can farm Brutal or you can farm hard, but just do 12-3 until you get... Honestly, that's what you're doing until you get like 3 6-star champions at least, like for the minimum. I did just get you a 5-star chicken, so there's 1 5-star chicken for you, so you've got 1. And you got some 40s that you can try and take up. But yeah, my recommendation would probably be Michelangelo.
You see here, you gotta just go for it. Don't think about what comes after or what
I think he's
came
gonna be the best
before.
champion you could use. I'm trying to
You
think.
just gotta bend your knees.
But yeah, that's step 1. Okay, talk about gear for a second.
And you might think,
Check the reverse slot.
well,
Reserve?
what if you don't? What if you fly?
Okay, so no champions I'm seeing in here, but I do see some potential 4-star chickens. So you've got those, so good. Maybe you are farming towards it. But yeah, 6 stars before almost anything else, like farming. I would not use Elhain as a 5-star chicken. I think she's solid, especially for faction wars, but she also hits pretty hard. Does Mikey or Alice have the 5-star soul? It's a good call. Mikey does. So I would say Mikey just have the 5-star soul. He's gonna be easier to build, easier to get stats to, and I think you'll use him for a longer time as you progress in the game. So you got some free stuff for your player points as well. You're farming. Cool. Okay. Perfect. Let's talk about gear. The first thing I want to look at is flat stat pieces. Okay, so I see some, and the cardinal thing is I see some. Let's roll it up. So the rule of thumb is gloves, chest plates, and boots. We do not keep any flat stats. So when it's HP and then a number, defense then a number, or attack and then a number, we sell it. No ifs, ands, or buts. The only exception sometimes is if it's speed and it gets a good roll, like 1 or 2 or 3 rolls of speed on a speed gear set, a perception set or something like that, and maybe you can keep it for the meantime. None of these sets fall into that category, not even this. Maybe if you got this with like double speed, but I would sell every single one of these pieces you're seeing here. Flat HP, flat attack, flat defense. Bottom row, we're selling it. Every single one of these needs to be sold. That's more silver for you, and most importantly, never ever ever roll these up. These boots are awful, and they should never go on anybody in any circumstance ever. Also,
You see here, kid?
boots, 95% of your champions need to have speed boots.
After or what
Even if they're an attack-based champion like Kale,
you just gotta bend your knees.
that's terrible. Michelangelo needs to have speed boots. Not HP percent, not resistance. This is not great. So let's talk about what you should be doing. Michelangelo, speed boots, honestly probably needs to be in lifesteal set. The starter lifesteal set that you get is good, right? So let's see if you still have that. Maybe Alice is in it. Okay, you don't need 6 lifesteal artifacts, you only need 4. So you can take 2 of these off, but her build's probably gonna be a little bit better, but not great. She's in flat HP. So yeah, all of this stuff is relevant. No flat stats on the bottom row. Throw them away, get rid of them. You can take these boots off of her and sell them. Speed boots for For your damage dealers like Alice and Michelangelo, if you want attack percent chest or HP or defense, but percentage, not flat stats, percentage. Crit rate gloves, speed, crit rate, accuracy, or attack percent on the top row. So if I was going to build Michelangelo, let's do it in the fitting room. I want 4-piece lifesteal because he's going to farm campaign. He's going to be huge in clan boss and the dungeons. So I like this one, double speed, crit rate. So let's do fitting room. And we're going to compare this. So try on. Helmet, double crit damage I like, but no speed. So I don't love that. There's one speed, that's not bad. I love this piece. Speed, crit rate, accuracy, all stats we want. Flat defense, we want to trash it. I thought there were crit rate gloves that they give you, maybe not. Alright, we're going to take the attack percent because this is pretty good and has crit rate and crit damage. And the right main stat. Here's your speed boots you need. So that's that part, and then we need 2 new pieces. I'm just going to see whatever you have at a good rank and rarity. Defense percent. I want primary stat crit rate. Accuracy crit damage. That's better, and it's 6-star. So this is what I would put here. Eventually you can roll that up. We're doing solid on crit rate. Could do a little bit more crit rate, and definitely a little more speed. Substat speed and crit rate. Not a ton of great options. That's not bad. Yep. So I'll save that as a preset and I'll let you equip it. I'm not going to change too much on here, but yes, like build one champion at a time is what I would recommend, and then slowly begin working on the other ones. Some other champions that you would want to build eventually: Haikatoon and your fastest gear. So everything needs to have speed on it. That's the only piece that I would keep in that one. I'd get rid of this, put her in speed set, and then make sure all these have speed substats. Your fastest champion. Again, eventually, decreased defense. You want your Duke to go before your Nuker with decreased defense, so high accuracy, high speed. So the Rayman build, that's not a bad idea. Just label it. Preset manager. Yeah, and I'm not going to do this for everybody, but we'll just do 1 or 2 just to show you. So priority stats, speed, high, equipped. Speed, fitting room, yes, yes. Try on. We don't need shields, we need helm. Gloves? You have to let her have that, and the helm they have is good. So that's 20 more speed right there, obviously, plus glyphing and rolling. You can farm more stuff in it. But yeah, we'll do that. Chi will make a big difference. You can put her in any survivability stuff, like that's a fine piece for her. And then Duke, you'd want accuracy in it. But yeah. Michelangelo, let's focus on getting him built well to do damage, go faster. He eventually needs accuracy, right? So when you take him up to 60, this isn't terrible because you're getting some extra speed in here. I don't really care too much about these stats or these stacks. Accuracy on the banner would be great. Crit damage with accuracy, so this could be very, very good. Masteries, you haven't done too much. Those are the correct starting masteries. I would go to here, charge focus. When he opens up, gives you more accuracy, and here when he opens up, as long as he hasn't taken damage, 5% more damage. Eventually I'd work my way down to War Master. Long term you'll change it to Helm Smasher, but not for a while. But yeah, the Bannerlords is not, that's a good piece, it's not the accuracy that we need. So eventually I would say Lifesteal and try and maybe get him a Perception set. So Perception, you can roll some of this, I'm gonna let you do that yourself, but I would use your charms. Try and get speed on there and roll these 3. because perception is going to be big. Oh, chronophage. I didn't check that accuracy. It's attack. It's not great, but you would get some speed on it, but I think this is going to be better. Michelangelo will be a huge carry for your account, especially when he's built, because he resists so much and he gets so many like misses and stuff. If you're not using speed aura, he can be your accuracy aura to help you get to that accuracy in the meantime. He'll be your campaign farmer, which can help you get these other champions to 60 to 5 stars and 6 stars sooner. In terms of priority, he's good in PvE and PvP, correct. It's for sure Michelangelo first, no question. I'd probably go Alice second, and then kind of depending on who else you have on your account. Kutraxa is cool. Duke is good and would use more accuracy. Honestly, past that, I think it's a discussion. Like, once you have Michelangelo and Alice, I think up, because Alice wants damage and she wants accuracy. Yeah, I mean, they're both amazing for a solo campaign. They're both good in PvE and PvP. They'll help you everywhere. Not the best in Clan Boss for Alice, but Mikey is pretty good in Clan Boss. After that, you could take up Morag, you could take up Kutraxa, you could take up Hilda, you could take up Aikatoon if you wanted to. But hopefully by that point, when you have 2 and you're working on your 3rd, you'll have some better champions. Maybe the next fusion as well. But yeah, definitely we keep pushing Clan Boss. Make sure you're in a clan that takes this down. All right, so you're doing 2 keys here. That's not bad. Kale definitely needs to be in here, right? So Kale over Elhain. Kale needs to have accuracy. Got a little bit of it. Mikey brings in Leech, so that's helpful. I like having the aura here, but an accuracy aura is not bad as well. But besides that, eventually, I mean, maybe for now, Duke does a lot, decreased defense and decreased attack, but so does Mikey, so that would probably make some more sense. But yeah, I would probably try and get in a better clan. Someone that's beating easy and normal every day so you can start getting those double chests. Because you're 1 keying easy, which means you should be putting 2 keys in normal. Try to get some of these chests. And you should be getting double of those. That's true. Books will be hard for Michelangelo. That being said, you don't need books for Michelangelo to be good. He's still great. I don't think Kale is bringing you too much more. Yeah, I would still recommend Michelangelo over Kale. Maybe Kale as well. You could even convince me to do Kale second, but Michelangelo, I feel very, very confident that should be first. The soul is the deal breaker for me. A 5-star soul is just insane value. Yeah, I would put Brimstone on Michelangelo as well. Once you get him to 5 stars and you can get that soul, he will get like way more stats. So for a 5-star blessing, you get, it's all the same, but 7,500 HP, 750 attack, 600 defense, another 1,000 HP, 38% crit damage, 75 resistance, 75 accuracy. Like, that makes a massive difference. Brimstone makes a huge difference on any boss. Michelangelo, he's been a carry of my free-to-play account. I would recommend going to watch some of those free-to-play videos I've done. He makes everything way, way, way easier. But yeah, gear, speed boots, crit rate gloves for damage dealers, HP percent, defense percent, or attack percent on the chest. Any of those are fine. Speed on all the top row pieces. Ideally some crit rate and stuff up there. Crit damage amulet as well makes a big difference. I think we had a crit damage, right? Yeah, so it's a 6-star crit damage, 6-star defense. Like, these are your good accessories. That's probably your 6-star gives you so many stats, even with the substats. Legendary is huge. Those 3 legendary pieces are probably the pieces I would recommend putting on him. But yeah, work on that for another week or 2, and then send me another message. We can take another look. I don't know if I'll log on or just answer questions, but you're not super far off. Grey Wolf, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. We're 5 away from 100, which is exciting. But yeah, I think that's enough for today. Keep farming Arena. You get lots of stuff here. I would recommend focusing accuracy on 1 affinity. Probably magic. You don't have any other spirit champions. Dave, you said you sent. But yeah, speed and accuracy. Definitely, you feel like you're close to getting on the right path, and some small tweaks will be a big, big boon. Dave, I didn't get your message, I don't think. Oh, you got a request. Gotcha. Okay. So Dave, what team are we looking at today? Oh, before we do that, let's figure out which account we're giving away, right? The oldest one I have on the list is Warrior's Duchess account, but Warrior, I don't even know if you're here. I think he's gone. Yeah, stats over sets. That's a great point, Nate. It doesn't matter the sets that they're in with a few. Like Lifesteal is definitely a necessity for Michelangelo, but anyone past that, it's like if you have a random, like I think I did that. I think I put them like a sleep helm or something like that. You're obviously not building them in sleep, but that had better stats than the other sets. And that's the case for everybody. Which account should we take a look at? All right. I really don't even remember. I need to start like labeling the accounts better. This is one of the ones Blue donated. We might need to start giving away 2 of these per stream. Dave said if you can do 3 Hydras and name them Hydra 1, 2, 3, doesn't matter if they're 4-star, will work on starting them up. 3 old teams is a lot, Dave. I'm happy to build them in terms of like team 1, here's your preset. Team 2, here's your preset. Team 3, here's your preset. But I would only build the gear for one of them. So this is Kind Soul 82, and this is one of the accounts Blue has given us. I gotta get rid of all the red dots because my brain insists that we do that. All the Arbiter is gonna stay. We're only level 19. Oh my lord, there's so many red dots. Don't like it. Yep, 46,000 energy. We've done 4 missions, so this is a true starter account. About to get you another ancient charge. You ready? All right. Ninja, Titus. But he's quick at everything but the champions. About a 20 then I can definitely do. Yeah, 46,000 is not enough. Michelangelo at 60. Oboro. Artak. So our free champions, Gerda, Owella. So all the login champions, I guess? Yeah, we're full login, or we're at C's now. Level 19 account. So yeah, basically what people will do is they'll create a new account and then they just log in every single day. Eventually they get some shards and pull them. Typically they have some kind of program that runs it. I'm not sure how it works. Marcus probably does, or Warrior definitely does. But yeah, so what is that? 10, 15, 13? Why would there be a row of 13? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13 is a weird number for a row. 19 legendary champions. Marcus wasn't here at one point. Grey Wolf, first time chat. Oh my. Yeah, this is an oh my account. We got about almost every epic you could want. Not counting void epics, so no Demithas. You're not building an unkillable team anytime soon. Shimeo and Oboro. Ninja and Titus is pretty exciting. A lot of rare chickens. So yeah, let's just go ahead and give this one away today. Maybe we'll do 2. This is a Titus account, which is kind of crazy. Okay, so let me write down on my document. Ah, gotcha. We're gonna give away his other account. Titus, and then this one is an Armand's account. So what we will do is in a little bit, not right now, but in a little bit, we're gonna give away, we'll do another race. And I'm gonna say first place and last place gets to win. First place will get to choose which of the two accounts they want. Last place will get the other one, basically. And just to get ahead of it, last place is going to be whoever finishes last, not... That's the wrong one. Not whoever dies first or whatever. Alright, this is the Insane Armands account. Ray Wolf's over there on YouTube as well. Nice, man. I don't think it's RSL Helper either. I think it's BlueStacks, but I could be wrong. Oh, Hades doesn't run for you, though. We got a revival path here. This is a level 54 account. We do have a revival path, so someone could buy this or get this and then get an Elva for $20. That's pretty good. We got a free ancient sitting here. The autumn return gift, new void coming up. Bear with my ADHD or OCD. It does. I can't stop myself. All right, drum roll. Here's the account. This one's kind of nuts. This feels like whoever wins is gonna want this account. Only a few more legendaries, but 6-star Awakened Armands is disgusting. Alice, Ninja, Harima, UDK, blah. Udex, Artor, Marcus, and wow. Yeah, I mean, shout out to Blue. Sissy of Flametongue. I don't even have my main account. Did Armands pisses me off in Arena 2. Visix, Deliana, Yoshi the Drunkard, and then all the login champions, Bastianica from the clan boss, from the clan shop, Demitha, Geomancer, Maneater, Seeker. So we've got Unkillable unlock as well, or possibly unlock, assuming we've got books. Yes. Yep. So there's a team. Excuse me. So yeah, this is a nuts account. It doesn't feel on the level of the Titus. Like the Titus one feels like a much higher level. But we're going Blues Armands and Blues Titus account as the two giveaways today. Maybe we'll just do 2 races. This one will go first, and then the next one will be first and first. We'll see. Either ways, I'm still good to log on to Dave's account. Do a takeover. Add account. Welcome, Joe. First time chat. Thanks for hanging out, dude.
You gotta just go for it. Don't think about what comes after or what came before.
Let me grab Dave's login details.
And jump.
So, Dave, what was the final word? Did we say Spider 20?
What if I fall?
Or did we say one of your Hydra teams?
What if you fly?
It's up to you. You choose. I just can't, obviously I can't be here for an hour and a half, 2 hours minimum to build 3 Hydra teams. Okay, we're working on Cleoptera. It's level 70 for Shadow Dave. Let me guess, working towards Arbiter. My brother, you need to get going, dude. Ah, gotcha. We're a little bit earlier game. So Spider 20 might be tough, but we'll see. No gear here. I'm just trying to think super quickly. What do I want? Spider 20 is a big axe. You got not real gear from Mike and so all there's good. Feel free to level gear. Okay, you got a lot of silver. So, first thoughts. Mike Lando feels like he should be in every team. I have a lot of control options. Hate Feral here. know how champions are geared. Yeah, no brimstone is sad.
You see here, kid?
We do some manual just to test out gear and see.
After or what came before. You just got to
I'll
bend your
decrease
knees
speed up. Come on, double misses.
and jump. And you might think,
Okay, we got accuracy there. I like that. Decrease defense and weaken is helpful.
what if you don't?
HP burn is great. We didn't nuke through it, which is nice. Probably could have stunned there actually. It's over there. Still can't land decreased speed. Mikey's huge here. Him being the single target ability is awesome. I honestly didn't know that the spiders could go for him if he's under veil. That's interesting to me. See, now we're doing too much damage. There's a lot in the bank, by the way. Gotcha. Yeah. We knew the reset was coming, so I'm fine with the nuke. Coldheart's close to being dead, but that's why Sill's in here. Skrank will start kind of carrying his weight as we get to the higher levels. And now the spiderlings are a little too squishy. But a Kemptum doesn't do that much damage to the boss. Alright, what is everyone's gear? 203 is not bad. Full crit rate, good crit damage. Like, that's a solid build. I would recommend having him in War Master. Welcome, Angelus. Yeah, but it's like we don't really care about killing the waves or the ads near as much on this. Coldheart's not built. We'll try one with a Kemptum. I like a Kemptum as a champion. I feel like he's much more of a hard spider. Kemptum is built. If you want accuracy. Especially here, that's gonna be big. Coldheart. Not the best banner, but it's fine. Like that. Not super awesome. Like that, accuracy and crit. That's the crit we need. So everything else is speed and accuracy. Dragon and Kemptum are both amazing. I'm not questioning that. We need crit rate anymore, we need crit damage if anything. That's great accuracy though. We can do another speed set, that's fine. No, that's what I'm saying though. Kemptum is awesome when you want to kill all the spiderlings, but it's like, why would we bring in Skrank if we're going to kill all the spiderlings? Skrank can't even burn any of them. Alright, let's try 15. You're going to have to move out of the vault. Rid of Barring Petamine. Decrease attack first. Nuke. Try and land decrease speed. Water should actually be able to do some damage here. 157. We have Hex now. But it's like we don't want an HP burn right now, right? Like, well, that's not the best build. So Direwolf. When we get higher, eventually I'll build an actual team. But right now the goal is to get him to Spider 20. And if it becomes a more difficult thing, we'll start actually using the Artifact Optimizer. I've also, you know, been playing this game for 5 years and making content for 3, so it's... If they have an Artag, I will. Do we? I think we can actually HP burn in just a second. Nope, no Artax, sadly. Got my hopes up for a little bit, I'm not gonna lie to you. We're almost back to Heartseeker. He's gonna... Yeah, eat all the Spiderlings. A lot of our champions in the bank. I'll take a look too. I'm just trying to... We got a long road ahead of us if we're trying to get all the way up to Spider 20 and build a team that can farm it. Right, but I'm not going to speed tune a Spider 15 team. Caretaker, we're trying to get Spider 20. But the account was only 1. I'm going to do this anyways, just for damage. 353 there with decreased defense and weaken. Ace, welcome. How's it going? It's going pretty well. We've done some giveaways. We had some turtle time. Built my turtles on my account. Had some fun with them. And then we're planning another giveaway. An account giveaway. Right now we're doing a team takeover. Busy night. Honestly, we've had a very busy night. A little bit of miniature debuff spread. Should have, oh, not quite. We can HP burn here. No, we can't. And I didn't click stun. I thought I did. Much prefer to spread the HP burn. Alright, stage 15 done. I just don't know what Kemptom's bringing. Like, if he spreads HP burn, then that's excellent. You just figured out sketchy hearts at Fighter 16. Nice. Well, Kemptom is great. Dang it. In Hard Spider. I don't think he's that great in regular Spider, but... Some people in chat disagree, so I'm giving them the fair shout. Granted, Feudal's not doing much besides just helping us resist stuff. So this is my issue, right? We have Hex on 8 spiders. But then when we want them to live, half of them are low health now. Can't afford hitting with Syl because they'll just kill them. And it's like, honestly, we're just going to kill them with these little Hex procs. Look how little health they have. They're going to start falling down any second. There goes 4 of them, 5 of them. HP burn's going to make the rest of them fall down. Like, think about all of those. Yeah, I'm not saying it's bad. I just think it could be a little bit better. I don't think... And maybe at 20 it could be a little bit better because you start giving out like stuns and things like that. And spreading stuns, spreading HP burn, spreading decreased speed, like things that we want to spread. But right now it's spreading the damage, and that part is hurting us. Because unless you're nuking, which we're not, HP burn is the fastest way to beat Spider, especially pre-Spider hard. Let's nuke everybody because I think he's about to feed. Come on, just go already. Oh, never mind. Oh. Yeah, Spider Heart is much easier, honestly, once you get there, but it does require a lot of stats from your account. Golly, I got something in my nose. 2 minutes. That one was a little bit faster. I think better affinity for Michelangelo. We got a Void affinity. I like Stag here. I hate Royal Guard here. I really like Haikyuu, but there's not built. Who else is in the vault? Don't love Sepulchre. I don't mind Rathalos. Rathalos built. No, Rathalos is not built. Let's throw on some gear on old Rathy boy. You're welcome to change this later because you get one free one, but I like Nature's Wrath because he places decreased defense on his A1. No, this is Dave's account. Double speed, I feel a little bit better, but actually using some silver roll to 16. This is a keeper. Not the rest of the gear we would have wanted, but I don't hate that either, especially if we get a speed sub roll here. I will eventually, Dave. I'm just trying to throw like a very simple build together. Once I get to 20, I'm gonna look at affinities and probably do an artifact optimizer kind of situation. Please roll for damage. Not the best. Not the best. But the good news is we don't need accuracy, so I really less like killing. All good sets, basically. Speed rate 10%. All useful. Love it. It might be too fast compared to the rest of your team. Like to see speed and crit rate together. But if not, yeah, that's fine for now. That's all the crit rate we need. So then just crit damage. Or a ragtag build, but it could help us press locked around. Keep manualing. Stop doing that. $30K right there. Hardship is weakened instead, but that's okay. Decreased defense will help. Now increase speed, increase crit damage on ourselves. 14K, not amazing. Still want to land decreased speed. Didn't get it. Going to get a turn. There's decreased defense and weaken. His turn might actually line up really well with the ignore defense being his 5th turn. We'll see. Huge heal. There's decreased speed. That's big. That's huge. We're one away from Heartseeker, which feels pretty good. Now we can stun. They got 0 stuns. I didn't check out Sill's build. She's in Relentless. If I had to guess, she's probably not in the best gear or stats, just focusing on the set. Here's a good HP burn. How many quarter arts does he have? I have not checked. I think just 1, but I could be wrong. Please don't kill Skrank. We can revive him if we need to. Alright, let's see if this is the 5-hitter. 115K, I think was. Still pretty good. It's not as great as I expected, but he is only level 50. No masteries. Yeah, Just looking at that, I see 1 cold heart. Yeah. That would be insanely lucky if we had multiple. Yeah, 7 cold hearts precisely. He's still doing solid damage, but I don't think he's doing as like I still think Hagatun would bring more to the team. Feels like Hakatun's more likely. Dave is free to play, cut him some slack. He said you think I spend on 2 battle passes. I'm like, battle pass is not a bad thing to spend on if you're gonna spend. I think we've got HP burn everywhere, so I'm just gonna not hit everybody and hope that they'll just start ticking the boss down. Tick, 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 tick. Day 2. Starting to feel pretty good. More of the little runs to go. That felt like our best run, even though it wasn't the fastest. Like, that felt the closest to what we're going to try and do on 20. Yeah, man, nothing wrong at all. Nothing wrong with being free to play at. Stop! I gotta stop putting it on auto. I don't want Cold Heart to open with the stupid A2. Yeah, 2 Cold Hearts would be amazing, both for the damage and just like the turn meter control, because you could just HP burn. He's got so many in faction guarding them, lol. That's true, that's not a bad idea to do with that, with your Cold Hearts. He said, you weren't impressed with Rathalos in your account. Rathalos is one of my favorite champions. I think he is unbelievable. Especially when you pair him with HP burner. Like, Skrank and Rathalos can do millions and millions and millions and millions of damage. But he's very, very like stat intensive. It requires a lot of stats to be good. And the Thor bandwagon. Rathalos with Gizmak, that's even better, obviously. Yeah, he has to be geared very, very, very well to do crazy numbers. He can do good numbers anywhere, but he has to be geared very well to do crazy numbers. Let me see if I can pull my old spreadsheet. So here's the damage here we tested in Clan Boss. Let's get some context here. So Rathalos was 8th out of 45 champions. So he's out damaging He-Man by a good bit, Newt by 70 million, Bellinor by 18 million, Anax by 18 million, Fushan by 27 million, like Dracomorph by 42 million. Like, he does a ton of damage. And that was that's in a team with no HP burn, actually. That's just based off of like raw nukes. Plus, irresistible decreased defense against bosses is pretty slick. Nice, 100k. But yeah, for this particular team, I don't think he's bringing a ton. This is bad affinity. It's gonna be tough. We still don't have decreased speed. I don't think this still has enough accuracy. 125, that's not gonna cut it. Well, 195 when we have Atlanta's Aura. What is with gear for Rathalos? Ignore defense gear? I mean, just straight up damage dealing, like attack percent, crit damage, crit rate. In terms of sets, yeah, lethal. Zeal is very good for him if you can get him in a good Zeal set. Zeal's good for any raw damage dealer. Ignores a ton of defense on his A2, but not his A1 or his A3, so having ignore defense sets makes sense for him. Definitely more of a like boss nuker, but I love him for Hydra specifically. Or regular clan boss.
You see here, kid? You gotta
This
just
is
go
going
for it.
pretty well.
Don't think about what comes after.
If we're relying more on the HP burn, there's a chance we get to 20 and take out Michelangelo, but probably not just for the sake of his aura. We could just A1 and A2 with him and have him as the lead to give everyone accuracy. But that one right there hit for 48k. It can hit for millions against Hydra. farm Doom Tower. There's lots of good sets in Doom Tower. Not so much for Ignore Defense unless you get to lethal, but DT being Doom Tower. The Dark Fae, when it's on the Dark Fae rotation, you farm and you can get lethal gear, which is Ignore Defense plus crit rate, which is the best set. Alright, so now we're good affinity, but still is bad affinity. That's fine. Nice, this Doom Tower is Dark Fae. I didn't pay attention. There's a decent chance Physics comes into this team. Let's see if we can beat 1920 with this team. Nice. One's done. Nope. Well, those HP burns are huge. This is why we wanted them to survive. He's gonna get a pretty big heal off in a little bit. Victory speed, come on. Nope. Obviously our seal is gonna go down shortly. Yep. But we got the boss below half health, almost exclusively from HP burns. No weaken there hurts. If we can nuke some of the heads, that's great timing. We're almost back to Heartseeker. That's huge. Okay, I like it, I like it. Do we have another HP burn? That's a great time for it. Fantastic. That's huge. I feel good, guys. I feel good. Especially with Michelangelo taking the single targets. I feel really good. 95k. Boom. Our fastest run yet, I think. Stage 19 done. Everyone's good affinity except for Rathalos. So, honestly, Icatoon. We got perception gear. Yes, we do. Alright, so priority set, speed, high. Not attack percent, but yes. I want to see if I can just build Icatoon and kind of get you like a starting spot. No. Yes. Not the greatest rolls, but that's okay. You have any speed boots? Defense will work. Good speed rolls. Primary set speed. Okay. I'll take a Kemptums. At least for now. We don't have a lot of gear here, so we're gonna put the barbarians. No. I guess you need farm spider, so it's totally fair, but that's not ideal. Just for the sake of accuracy. We're gonna keep Michelangelo for the moment. And then we're just gonna try this team without Rathalos. So I'm gonna try and basically not nuke the waves at all. Just hit the boss. We might turn this way. The heals help though. try. Yeah, no, I think I will. I'm just trying to kind of just hone it in a little bit. I should have opened with, no, not opened with. There's decreased speed. Sprank taking these is painful. Might rebuild him less for damage and more for yeah, Michelangelo's huge. He's doing a ton. Yeah, so it looks like some gear tweaking is necessary. We're not that far off though. Strength's the one I want, but a revive there is big. The HP burn there is big. Nice, nice. Making some progress. Might squeeze out a win. I don't think so, but it's possible. If you could place HP burn again, I think so, but I don't think you can. Nope. No HP burns. That's most of our damage. Brimstone could be very, very helpful too. Starting to take a lot of those poisons. It'd be close on whether or not we could squeak out a win. Oh, that's feels like wraps right there. Manual it. See if we can squeak out a win just for the sake of energy. Decreased speed is big. We might actually A3 here. Leech will help all of us. Decreased attack's not going to hurt either. The leech will basically keep him almost at full. Nice, good time for an extra turn. What do we want? I think it's still a strength. I like that they're taking the stuns, that's big. I don't like that you're taking the abilities now. Stuns. Yeah, so it's definitely need better accuracy. Alright, stay alive, everyone. Here we go, here we go. I think this should be good enough. Everyone try and get weakened. Nice, that'll help Michelangelo's damage. Alright, I feel like that's enough. HP burns are big. Maybe there's another burner we could bring in too as well. Artec honestly would be big. Alright, 256. We beat stage 20. Didn't have to do that much tweaking. But let's obviously get you a more optimized team. So debuffs, HP burn, single target, single target, single target. I want to say this always freezes, but that's not a bad thing. We want to build an Atchak in place of who? No, we don't. Atchak is pretty good and his passive is bonkers. But 4-turn cooldown, or 5-turn cooldown is rough. 70% chance is rough. Level 40 is rough. And who are we taking out, right? Like every single person in that team provided a big, like, buff to the team, right? Akatoon brings in a ton of increased speed. Maybe she brought in the least. But increased speed, increased turn meter, decreased speed on the boss, decreased turn meter on the boss, and the waves. That man, I don't know what he's doing though. I don't think I'm north enough to catch Northern Lights. I'm definitely not. Nope, just Googled it. I'm not. Sad. Sad Sam is sad. Yeah, but the HP burn is just on the boss, right? Yeah, oh, definitely, dude. Yeah, but everyone doesn't have enough accuracy. Like, eventually we could if we build everyone with better accuracy. Okay, yeah, let's do a team optimizer build. So champions, locked. Who were the two you said not to touch? Michelangelo and... Can't find your original message. Mike and Sil. I will lock Mike again. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's a bad idea to do the... Yeah, I think Sil will probably just improve her gear. Hopefully we won't change it too much. I just don't think anyone's doing enough damage with their A1 for Farrakhan to like bring in a ton. And it's not like, oh, Farrakhan's bad. It's like, who are we taking out? You know? Okay. So we're gonna leave Michelangelo in the gear that he's in. His accuracy is good. His crit rate and stuff is good. So the champion that I care about the most, I think, is gonna be Skrank. And I want him very fast. And I don't really care about damage, so I want some survivability, honestly. Like, he does give turn meter if he crits, but if anybody's hit with a crit, so like that shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, I don't really care too much. No banner there is tough too. Hakatoon, I think, is solid. Oh, we have a reaction banner we can put Hakatoon in. Not gonna make that big of a difference, but more stats. I don't know how I missed that. It's weird. I just totally missed these other sets, basically. Yeah, that'll make a big difference in terms of total stats. Oh, here's our 5th. Oh, recently used for you're built well, and you're built fine. So I really feel like it's Sil and Skrank that I want to redo. I know you love the Relentless set, and I'm not saying no. But it's definitely stats over sets when it comes to Sil. Just going for high speed, basically, and then I'll probably do an accuracy kind of set. Defense percent, that's not bad. Okay. So then, yeah, I don't love either of those. I would like perception, but we will settle for accuracy if we have to. I'm really hoping to get accuracy there. I think we take Kales. It's not going to be super fast, but high defense and better accuracy. Double accuracy rolls there. 11 accuracy rolls there. Still not where I want to be. Speed is significantly better. And since she's not booked, we need her to take a ton of turns. It does look like we're keeping Michelangelo's accuracy aura. Every champion of the team needs accuracy, so I don't feel as bad doing that. Yeah. And then Skrank, I think we just want tankier. I'm trying to roll stuff to 12 when I can to not have to take it to 16. But we can, obviously, if we're dying too much. He's going to be the one I think that's probably got the most, like... So yeah, this is just, I want defense percent or HP percent. Already set speed. Already got... I mean, we're good on sets. No, I definitely want more speed. Yeah, Coffin Smasher. Low in accuracy. And squishy. I don't hate any of these pieces. Got a good feral gear. We might switch into feral. My goal with something like this is kind of get you to a better state without having to like strip apart everybody, but that's the next step if this doesn't work. I don't know if I want him to start with decreased defense. I feel like we don't. Alright, let's try. There's a account of classic random metals to help with accuracy. It's something worth looking into. See, I didn't want to spread decreased defense, basically. There's the decreased speed. That's huge. Gosh, Cold Heart's going down quick. Basically no stuns. He's still dying too fast. Cold Heart's essentially never going to come back. It's pretty similar to last run. Like, we get to sub 50% health pretty quick. Big extra turns there. I think the speed's helping out a little bit on Syl. Like, we're taking a lot of turns. Having Haikatoon stay alive for that second speed boost, I think, makes a big difference. He got back in for another HP burn. This feels a lot better, guys. Not perfect by any means, but we're not far off. Come on, 1 or 2 more HP burns. He's gonna cleanse in a second. Kill him, Skrank. Let's go! That was lucky. I don't think that's super repeatable. Let's try again. But 111 is a pretty fast time. Like, sure, perfect world, we can get this sub 1 minute, but that would be a stretch. And I want this to be semi-repeatable. I think Wissil's pretty solid build and Michelangelo's build, I think, gosh, that's so quick. I think it should be pretty consistently able to win. I don't know how quick it'll be on average. So we'd like you to get back to your speed boost ability before she dies. Cold Heart's gonna just die by herself. Extra turns are big. Faster she is, the more turns she takes, which means the more proc she gets at trying to take an extra turn. Big stun there. Would love to get Skrank back up. The Syl build, I feel like, is making the biggest difference. The Skrank build, less so. We might actually rebuild him with the Artifact Optimizer. If we can get him to take a turn and do HP burn, I feel like that would be very good. She's popping off, dude. That should just be enough, I think. A lot of my fear gear have super stats. Nice. So yeah, maybe we'll build him at least in some feral. I think that's enough HP burn to do the job. We know Mikey can tank those for days. Boom, 126 and 111 back to back feels pretty good. So let's just go ahead and do refresh. And I'm gonna lock the rest of those just so I don't take any of the gear off the people we just built. Michelangelo, Sill. Grant can leave. Goodhart is good. Nakatoon is good. Yep. And then Scrank. Optimize, balance, stats. 315. 100. On defense. 400 for second priority, fourth priority. Didn't take too long. I don't think there's a ton of gear in your count. So this is less defense, so we want to go higher than this, but faster speed. So let's go. Oh, so it's a whole count too. Same speed basically. Better accuracy. Worse HP. I don't think I care about the XP too much. Let's just reset. Let's try survivability. 215. Then we kind of walk it up from there if you want to. Same speed, better defense, better HP, better accuracy. Like that's just significant improvement everywhere. Do we want him faster? Maybe, but not necessarily. I think this is just good. And then we can glyph a few things, maybe roll a thing or two. And we can probably do that for all of the champions, just to like, we've got your team, so let's like improve it, to try and get it more consistent and faster. Michelangelo, you're already good in terms of everything's rolled, but we can definitely give you some more stats, speed, HP and defense. It's not like he needs that drastically, but he's the best champion in your count, so let's give him some more stats. It should be taken from Scrank, because we were building Scrank. So we don't care what gear he was wearing, we only care about the gear he's going to be wearing. So we want speed, we want accuracy, we want defense. Defense will increase her damage and her survivability. We want more defense. No, I did so manually. I just tweaked a few of her pieces manually.
You just gotta bend your knees.
Okay.
And jump. And you might think, what if I fall?
No, nothing there. It's just sad.
What if you don't?
I feel like this 5-star or 6-star piece is good enough that we can do it. Damage no one's mad about. I don't think he's got Ascension Pots. I could be wrong. I know he doesn't here. Yeah, a teeny tiny bit. I'm not going to use those. Not going to rip apart your account too much. But yeah, I'm confident the team works. We can probably maybe find some energy and do a little bit more. But consistency and speed is kind of what's in question in my mind. And then eventually you'll get a banner for Scrank, and that's only going to help even more. Art. I don't need that actually. More speed is always beneficial for every champion in the game. More defense, especially for her. She was very squishy. It's just great. This is lots of room to. These glyphs are going to make a big difference, I think. This is big. I like this a lot. When you have good gear, you have good champs. It's just putting them in the right spots, tweaking them, so on and so forth. Speed and accuracy, double speed on a helm. I'm fine taking this to 6 stars as well. Maybe we'll get lucky and get crit damage. Dude, ask and you shall receive. Same the luck, man. You don't need the crit rate, but again, maybe you get attack, or I was gonna say defense percent would probably be the best thing we could have got there. 38 attack never hurt anybody. Alright. That feels good. I don't know if this is necessary, but I think she's useful in a lot of areas. And this is all good perception gear that will stay on your account, so don't feel too bad. I don't know if we need the glyphs on her as much, but probably wouldn't hurt. No, we can actually do that. Just to get, you got the gear enhancement going on now, so it don't bother me as much. Okay, I like it. Do we have any more energy to use? One of your pots. Spider 20. Yeah, saving silver for sure. I mean, the good news is I don't think I rolled up any pieces that you weren't going to roll up eventually. But yeah, absolutely. Cold Heart is built very well. She's built faster than Haikatu, and Haikatu's your speed booster. You need decreased speed on that boss, though. Come on, Sil. Come in clutch. More Haikatu. We got double decreased speed. That's big. Strength's going down. That's fine. Totally fine. Looks like we have War Master on Haikatu, and that's solid. More HP burns. Not ideal there. Yeah, Cold Heart more HP or defense for sure. And less crit rate. I can probably tweak that build as well. But it is 11:15, so I won't do too much longer. Probably this run, tweak the Cold Heart build, one more run, then we'll do a giveaway. And call it a night. I still have to record a clan boss video tonight, so I'm gonna be up well past midnight at least. I gotta stop doing this to myself. Normally I try and, my new thing on streaming days, I try and record between when I get off my real job before I start streaming, but today I had errands to run and 29 again, feels good. I also had baby duty when my wife was on, so. Alright, live refresh. Still want damage for Heartseeker. Yeah, 20 for 70, that's perfect. 215 as well. 200. Basically the same stats we put in for Sprank. You never get burnout from streaming and YouTube because you're very consistent. Oh, I absolutely get burnout, dude. I honestly feel like streaming, it's not a break. But you will never see me on stream. Like right now I'm reclining. I'm leaning back in my chair. I got like a heated thing for my back. I've got my feet propped up on an ottoman. I'm chilling. So this doesn't take near as much out of me as a YouTube video. And so you'll never see me on stream up here in the camera, attentive, eyes wide, moving, gesticulating, like I would try to do sometimes on YouTube videos. Carnage, welcome, welcome. Because that's what takes and drains the energy out of me is staying upbeat and energetic the whole time. But yeah, absolutely I get burnt out. I did renegotiate my contract earlier this year from daily videos to 5 days a week. And I feel like that has helped a lot. So here's some of that nice feral gear. I'm new to Raid. Can you show me how to play? Bit by bit, I can. How to play the whole game is a lot. But yeah, I mean, hang out, watch stream. We do account coachings. We just did one earlier. Maybe watch the stream back on Twitch. We did account coaching and we did a Spider 20 team. I feel like both those are very, very relevant. Oh, gotcha. All right, you're joking. Well, you say that, but I'm like, I have no idea, man. You're a first-time chatter. I have no idea if you've never played Raid before or if you just happened into the stream. Who knows, man? But you definitely got me. Oh, you stream too. Nice. I apologize for not knowing you. How often are you streaming? Godart's staying up a little bit better. Still no decreased speed. That really hurts the run. Last 6 months been very sporadic. Might change in the very near future. Nice, man. Well, good luck. Yeah, I'm trying to work really hard to maintain a schedule. Looks like the schedule is changing from Tuesday, Wednesday to Wednesday, Thursday. That's the new schedule going forward. But yeah, I'm doing my best. I've really, really enjoyed it. You guys are awesome. I have a ton of fun. Did giveaways and takeovers and coaching. You said you're a mod for Playerman Gaming Discord. Nice, nice. That's a lot of effort as well. A mod is like the unsung heroes of the world, man. Hone Ugarps is my mod. He has been killing it. It's a new promotion, but he's been doing, I would argue, a spectacular job. All right, this team is feeling pretty good. It's not the craziest, but it feels like there's no way it falls apart. Welcome, welcome. I wanted to go to you guys' heads. I want you guys to know that I appreciate y'all and I think y'all are awesome. I enjoy it. I became a mod when they slide me a free Wix call. That's a good question. I will say Michelangelo is good in this set. I think in Brimstone it might even speed this up though. Okay. It's literally the three of them carrying, but I think this team is good. Seems consistent. Absolutely. Yeah. So Dave, hopefully this is helpful for you, man. Lots of room to improve, but hopefully you can get those banners and those accessories and stuff and start getting your account in a positive direction. Mark you off on the list. That's exciting. Now we only have 4 takeovers that we owe. All right, it is giveaway time. Let me pull up the accounts again so I can show you guys what we're giving away because it is exciting. It is one of these. Bear with me. See, I think the same password. It's a password, the same password for both of them, I believe, because they're both ones that Blue donated. All right, so this is one of the accounts. I don't know which one I've copied. Account giveaways are totally fine according to Plarium TOS, right? I thought you can't sell accounts. I always understood that it was totally fine to give away accounts, you just couldn't sell them, but I could be wrong. Okay, so this is the Ninja Titus account. So the way we're doing it is we're doing a marbles race. Whoever comes in last finishes the race, but comes in last is winning this account. Whoever finishes first is getting the Armand's Harima account. Term they use is transferring accounts. So even if I were to retire today, I couldn't give my account away to someone, that would be against Plarium's terms of service? Because if so, I had no idea. That's a big part of my streams, so I hope not. I only really know of English 123 being somewhat active. Just being filled with the most odd dramatic people on the planet. Yeah, I mean, I'm never ever in regular chat. Interesting. That's interesting context. I really had no idea. I've been very confident in that fact. Maybe I shouldn't have been. FBI, open up. Yeah, we got the sound.
FBI, open up!
This is quite the account. You said this makes it hard for us support to help them verify I actually own the account. Yeah, that's totally fair. And I know that people have had issues with that. And I got this account from somebody and then they changed it and I couldn't get it back and stuff like that. I totally get that. Dang, that was loud. Sorry. I mean, I guess it should be. It's a loud vibe for a meme, but I can go in and change that maybe. So yeah, this is the nuts account. So this is whoever goes first. It's called the Insane Armand's account. So shout out to Blue. I don't think he's here. I haven't seen him in chat. But this is an absolutely bonkers account that we're giving away. So Armand, 6 stars, Alice, Ninja, Harima, Demitha, Geomancer, Hikatoon, Maneater, so you've got Unkill locked up, Coldheart, Great Rares, UDK, Seeker, Rathalos, Sisia, who's awesome, Yoshi, Artak, Eric's, Michelangelo, Wukong, and some good epics, Cryodin, Stag, and a ton of chickens. So yeah, pretty good account, definitely big stacked. So many people give away and sell accounts, but I won't ever stop it. Plus I've given away an account or two of my time, even as a mod. Nice. Cool, I'm glad to hear that you're chill. Didn't have to get honed to kick you out or block you so you don't get me in trouble. Cool. So let's do a new race and give away these accounts. Let's go Bongo Boogie. Again, first place winner gets the Crazy Armand's account. First or last place finisher has to finish, cannot die, cannot get caught by the firewall. Last place finisher gets the Titus account. So exclamation mark, play. Said, oh, that wouldn't be wise. I'm also a mod in many raid channels. Yeah, but to be fair, I don't promote giveaways. That's just a stream thing. Like I don't talk about that in game or in Discord or on Reddit or anything. Carnage wins match, exactly. Marcus said he thinks account giveaways are a good thing. Having consequences to help people enjoy the game more seems a bit silly. I think that's fair. Obviously, Plarium views it differently, which is totally understandable from their perspective. It is difficult and murky when people are I'm giving away Blue's account to you. You start, let's say you spend money on it and then Blue changes the password. It's like you're gonna blame me. I'm gonna blame Blue, but there's no level of accountability. You're probably mad at Plarium. Plarium can't do anything. So it is murky. I totally get that. Holland said he stopped one thing just to stop. Grey Wolf, I don't know if you saw, but exclamation mark play. Yes, you're in. You're the most chill mod you'll come across. That's cool, man. Honestly, I haven't come across many mods, but I'm glad you're chill. Carter said you'll win. You'll join, but if you come in first, just pass it on whoever comes second. Nice. Ona's in. CV3 on raid. Welcome, first time chatter. As he said, pass it to me. Thanks, Carnage. You're the best. You're becoming very popular very quickly, Carnage. I feel threatened. CV3 on raid followed me. Thank you as well. I appreciate that. Call me Swarky, first time chatter. Exclamation mark play. Welcome. What if I told you about lying? That's funny. Again, first place winner, Insane Armand's account. I'm gonna join for fun. Last place finisher, Titus build. Schlesman's back. Welcome. So this one, I think people can die. That's glass. I don't know if it shoots people out or not, but it bounces them. People can fall off here. Like people fall off on the stairs, maybe. I can't remember where people fall off, but people definitely fall off. I think maybe on the ramps too. So who knows? We currently only have 12, not counting myself, 11. 2 winners here, so you got a pretty good chance right now. Yeah, Carnage, to be fair, I don't really care too much. I'm also pretty chill, but you did come in and drop F-bombs like 3 times, which like the mods auto flag. DK Tanjiro is in here. Welcome, welcome. DK, we were talking about Live Arena a little bit earlier. I wanted to know your opinion about incorporating Marichka and Taras. I just pulled Taras, so kind of thinking nice, Marichka, Taras, and then like 2 other ones. Sorry, you can't help swearing. He said it's just part and parcel of being Aussie. That's, I guess, understandable. I didn't know that about Australian culture, but I wouldn't pretend to know a lot about Australian culture, if we're being honest. Cool. Let's give you like 2 or 3 more minutes. Exclamation mark play if you want to get involved. I'm gonna log out of the artifact optimizer. Log back into. I'm gonna manage. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of Dave's account so I don't accidentally log onto it. Then I need to figure out which. What Clan Ross team we're building for a video tonight. this Plarium web store? Get a free gift? Plarium points. Interesting. I think they're trying to get more money away from the Android store and the App Store. Let's see. Passive parcel. Australians a whole other language. Passive partial. My kid played that for her birthday. Carnage said DK Tanjiro sent me a DM on Discord, buddy. Carnage, you already know DK. Good luck, everyone. I just almost maxed out the enhancement event. True, we did spend a lot there, but again, all good pieces, I think. We are behind on everything. Oh yeah, most know me. Nice, man. Well, I feel honored to be part of the club that knows you. Let's see. I saw you streaming, thought I'd pop in and introduce myself. Well, I appreciate that. Like I said, Wednesdays and Thursdays we're streaming, so should be a regular thing. If it becomes an issue that I need to stop giving away accounts, I also give away merch sometimes, but that's a lot more expensive than giving away accounts. We do 3 giveaways per stream, basically. So coaching, takeovers, and then account giveaways or merch. Merch was kind of in there when we didn't have enough accounts, but now we have like a plethora of accounts, so I hope that doesn't become an issue. You see, you're trying to give away merch like you do. You give away merch as well, man? What's your merch look like? You know, plug your merch store in my chat. You're more than welcome to. You can see mine is pinned. This is my merch store. I just came up with it, or I just made the merch store like last week. Base. So far, so good, though. I like it a lot. Cool. Yeah, man, that works. Oh, for channel points? Nice. Yeah, I think we have channel points too, but it's super expensive. I need to get the mug figured out. Which is fair, because it's like, I'm not going to give you $30 for an hour of watching my stream or something silly. Okay. Feels like 13's our cap, so exclamation mark play. Maybe like 1 more minute. We got 2 accounts to give away here. And 2 of us aren't in the mix for it. So me or Carnage. Oh, you said not switch channel points, stream elements channel points. Shaman says, ever since the increase the price of Chug, no one has used it. Yeah, maybe we should bring it back down a little bit, but we have to find some kind of balance because I almost threw up that one night. Exactly. I mean, it's free, right? You watch me for a few months, you can get a free t-shirt. That feels like a pretty good deal. Marcus, were you already in? I saw you message. Yeah, you're in. Get the bed milk. Yeah, I drank chocolate or protein shake like chocolate milk and Dr. Pepper. That was not a good call. Okay. Well, good luck, everybody. I was gonna say, I think you may have sent it twice. That's why you didn't get added the second time. All right, you basically have a 2 in 11 chance of winning a account. Let's see if anybody falls off the map. I'm not sure. All right, Hone. Rondo's in here. Sam the Raid Man's in here. Pretty close race in the back. Hone and Rondo looking pretty good at the top. Sam, DK Tanjiro. Hone is officially in first, though. Rondo, second. Caretaker, Schlesman, Grey Wolf, Carnage, Sam, DK Tanjiro, Marcus, Nasty Nate, CB3 on Raid, Call Me Swarky. Nobody's fallen off yet, that's good. Hone is solidly in first, though. It's gonna look rigged if my mod wins this, but also, he's currently killing it, both as a mod and as a racer. Alright, is anyone gonna fall off? Dave is farming Spider 20, nice. Carter said, good luck, everyone. Whoever wins it isn't me gets banned in game. That's hilarious. Hone is crushing it. No one has fallen off. I thought people would die. Hone, congratulations, dude. That was fast. Rondo is off. Carnage is off. DK Tanjiro's off. My my goodness. People died all of a sudden. All right, who's going to be our last finisher? Is it Nasty Nate? This was quick. This was a fast race. Oh my gosh. I blinked and it was over. So Hone, congratulations. Carnage is right down the ban list. Sam the Raid Man died, so you can't. I don't know why. Dave said GC and it always like flags that. Yeah, Carnage, go ahead and ban 1 through 8 right there. Or really 1 and 8. Nasty Nate and Hone. Someone said I knew he'd be mad. Saw some bad sportsmanship. I called for a re-race. I don't know if I saw any bad sportsmanship. Maybe Hone jumped the gun and started a little bit early. But yeah, all of us died. Carnage, DK Tanjiro, Sam the Raid Man, Grey Wolf, and Rondo all died. Steroid abuse, I can feel it. His ball did look a little bit jacked for sure. Okay, so I assume you guys still want the accounts, right? So you got the Twitch mod speed boost, correct. Owen, you got the Crazy Armand's account if you want it. And Nasty Nate, you've got the Titus account if you want it. Shenanigans, ban him. He done went and shenaned again.
What if you don't? What if you fly?
I see you guys both messaged, but I just want to verify that you guys want those accounts correct. I don't need to reallocate them. I need to give them to somebody else. Nasty Nate wants it. Okay. So Nasty Nate, you get the Titus account. And Hone, I assume you want the... Yeah, that's totally fair, dude. That's a great account, and you've been being great as a mod. Okay, cool. Well, I have got to run and go film a YouTube video. But let's go ahead and find somebody else to raid. That's what we should do. That would be the kind thing to do. Let's see who we got. We got Boomer Plays. He's doing some Chimera, maybe some Arena. Let's search for Raid Shadow Legends. I think I see Boomer because I follow him. Big Sam Presents. I don't know a lot of these people. Let's go raid Boomer. Alright, thank you everyone. We're raiding in 10 seconds or less. $26 viewers, that's how much I got rated with earlier.
Just about to tuck into some coffee and revisit an old fave